Everybody, woohoo! It's Friday. God, we just about made it. So apologies for being a little bit late. We had a few people connected in with some issues, but then we're live, folks. We're live. What can we say? You just got to go with it to a certain degree. But it was at a point of no return. Hence why I'm here now. Anyway, how the devil are you? What a week it's been. We're kind of still waiting for this pending. I'm actually surprised Lego didn't actually come out of it today. This Eiffel Tower, albeit, of course, we'll talk about it in such a way that, how can I say it? It's theoretically possible that there's an Eiffel Tower coming out very soon. It's pending, folks. It's pending. But anyway, let me know what you think about that. We've got a survey running at the moment, just asking you lot if you think you'll actually buy it. This is a bit of a beast, actually. It's a bit of a Hulkbuster in more ways than one. It really is. But anyway, huge. And so that's going to be interesting to see what people think about that. Also, as well, I'm actually really looking forward to the reviews and who gets to review it as well. Some of which may even be on the panel tonight, folks, which is kind of exciting. So I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, how's your week been? Don't forget, as always, you can send me through pictures, folks. There we go. If you'd like to show off your pictures, then send them to me, and I'll be rushing through trying to get them downloaded so I can show them off a little bit later. But today's a very cool one. We've got 2 newbies on today, folks. And as in tradition, they will be kind of last in the door on the panel. And I'm looking forward to this because also as well, one of them is like synonymous on Instagram, though she has actually got quite a decent number of subscribers on YouTube as well, which I was kind of pleasantly surprised to see. And someone else coming in is a podcast that I've listened to for absolute years, way before I felt that there was actually any other podcasts out there. But anyway, tonight's definitely got a podcast feel about it because, well, we got 3 peeps that are on the panel that do just that, podcasts. Interesting, but yeah. But anyway, folks, all will be revealed in due course. As always, if you want to support the channel, there's 2 ways of doing it as well. You can either give us a super chat, I'll stick your name up there on London Wall, or you can join the membership. And that's it. Both have their perks. It's as simple as that, folks. Look into it and you'll know what I mean. The devil really is in the detail. Anyway, before I get anyone on, let's say hello to a few of you lovely lot out there. Hope you've all had a top week as well, by the way. Mine's been definitely busy, that's for sure. We've got Minifig Who out there saying, hey, Nicole. She's going to be on the panel, as always, in a few moments. Can't wait for that. Chris, and this is the thing, folks. We've got 2 Nicoles on tonight. So it's going to be interesting for me. But anyway, we've got Chris, Where the Blackpool Tower Chalice out there saying evening all. Simon's out there too. Great to see you, Simon. We've got KO out there. Of course, he's King Olnoff. Just finished my pizza. That is all he eats, by the way, folks. It really is. Echo Bricks is out there. Good old Steve. Good to see you, dude. I hope all is well with you and not working too hard. We've got Cabbage Face Bricks out there as well. Looking forward to having him back on in a couple of weeks. Got a special little segment coming up with him as well. Evening all, says Red Carnage. Good to see you, dude. Burko Bricks as well. Interesting message you sent me earlier on, mate. No comment. Beetle Jace is out there too. I love a bit of Beetle Jace. Salix Bricks is there too. What else we got going there? Let's go down there. We've got the Tray Company as well. I always go to call them TRA Company, but it's not. It's Tray Company. Si will always put me right on that. Thank goodness, because between me and him, well, if you've seen videos that I put out recently, folks, we don't even know what it took us about half hour to come up with lumberjack. Luckily, I edited it down to about 45 seconds, but it was fun. It was ridiculous as well. But he's so focused, folks. What can I say? Robert Sullivan is out there as well. Finally, it's Friday. He says, "Yeah, I know the feeling, dude. I really do." We've got Papa's Bricks out there, dude. How are you doing? I hope all is well with you. The wonderful Macbrick, who, by the way, folks, is my most recent joiner of the LBB family. Minark's out there too. Good to see you, Minark. Trevor Baker's out there as well, all the way from Lincolnshire. Good to see you, dude. So, and all the way from we got from Lincolnshire to good old Spain. Good to see you, Scotty. Lovely to have you here, my friend. And do check out Scotty as well, folks. You'll find him. He does twitching. He really does, and he's a really generally all-round nice guy. And of course, he would be. He's Craig's brother. So anyway, who am I going to bring in first? I'll tell you where we're going to bring in first. We are going to bring in someone who some people would regard as slightly shy. I think it's time to bring him on, don't you? It is, of course, the wonderful, how can I describe him tonight? Elegant is how I'm going to describe him tonight. He is, of course, my good friend, ShyTime is my time. Hello, my friend.
I'm like the furthest thing from elegant.
I know. I just thought, come out with something profound and bring him in. How you doing, my friend? I'm good. You're looking good. You're looking good. You always look good anyway, man. It's like you got one of the best intros in the YouTube Lego community. You really have, especially when the old bike comes out. I'm like, oh, hello.
Oh,
that is a good. You got a good stunt double for doing that, mate. Great to have you here, my friend. It is, of course, Veterans Day, and I'm looking forward to you later on. Just give me a brief explanation, because I'm a Brit. I'm an Englishman. I'd be interested to know what Veterans Day is all about, and I think anyone I know in the community would know all about that. So anyway, we'll chat that a little bit later, my friend. So anyway, where would you like to go? We've got Jesse's Brick Galaxy. We've got the Brickbods. We've got Cy O'Connor, or we've got Nicole in Germany. And then we've got the newbies, but we're going to have to get someone else to choose the newbies because they'll be coming in last. So where would you like to go, my friend?
Let's bring in Nicole.
Let's bring in Nicole. Okay, we're going to go all the way to Germany. Fingers crossed, folks. Fingers crossed it works. She was having a few technical issues a minute ago, but I'm sure it'll all be okay. It's Germany. What can I say? Efficiency is synonymous with them. Anyway, let's bring her in. It's, of course, the wonderful Nicole, a.k.a. Lady Macbrick. Hello, you.
Hi there.
How you doing, Nicole?
You really challenged me. Now I need to be on my toes to respond right away, not being sleepy, and blame it all on the internet.
You don't come on this stream to think you're gonna have a kip or fall asleep or something like that. What do you think this is? This is one of those German Lego streams where you can have a little snooze or something like that, or schnitzel. Did you call it schnitzel out there? No, schnitzel's something you eat, isn't it? But anyway, how are you?
Schnitzel.
Yeah, schnitzel. I love a schnitzel.
I'm great.
I really do.
Had a great day.
Awesome. I'm glad you had. I know you've been streaming earlier on Instagram as well, so looking forward to hearing a little bit about that. Also, looking forward to hearing what your. Oh, she's going. She's going. Come on, stay in there, Nicole. Stay in there. We got no idea what she's doing, folks.
Moving. I'm still here. No lagging.
You're definitely lagging. Don't worry about that. Put YouTube on. You'll see what I mean. Your laptop might be doing an update or something. But there we go. Anyway, Nicole, where would you like to go next? We've got Jesse's Brick Galaxy. We've got the Brickbods. We've got Cy O'Connor. Where would you like to go? Quickly, before your internet gives out.
Cy.
You want to see Cy? Okay, we're going to go see Cy.
Let's go to Ireland.
Let's go to Ireland. Let's bring on my good friend, mate. What can I say? How can I describe him? Well, he's got a great big PlayStation printed on his chest today. Let's bring him on and find out what it's all about. He's, of course, Cy O'Connor. Hello, mate.
Hey, how's it going? PlayStation.
Very, very well. PlayStation. Love a bit of PlayStation. I think. Do you know what? I think Richard bought a PS5 this week.
He did, yeah.
Very exciting. That's very nice. Are you been using your PS5?
Yeah, I use it. Well, no. The paid PS5 was for Nullig. He asked for it from Santa.
yeah.
Santa got his hands
Last
one,
year.
and I still have a PS4 Pro, and that'll do the job for now.
Yeah. Do you know what? I fired up my PS4 the other day. It had an update. It required an update. It was on 2.5,
Yeah.
right? No, 2.6 actually, right? And then it updated to version 9 point something. That shows you how long it's been since I turned. I didn't even turn it on during COVID or anything.
Oh my God.
They would say, yeah, I just don't use it. Basically, it's a glorified blue drive, a Blu-ray drive, I should say. Anyway, so where would you like to go? We've got Jesse's Brick Galaxy. We've got down in Southampton with the Brickbods. Well, that's it for now. We've got one or the other.
Let's bring on Brickbods.
The Brickbods, okay. How can I describe this Brickbod? Well, what can I say, folks? She's a little bit of a diva, really, on the quiet. If you was listening to her earlier on when we was in the green room, it's all about what about me? What about me? Anyway, she's lovely, and for some reason, we're going to try and work out what she's got in the back of her room. I think it's a broom. I think it could be a mop. Who knows? She's looking over the wrong shoulder. Anyway, let's bring her on, shall we? Because it's too late now. You can't run and go and get it. Let's bring her on. It is, of course, Carrie, aka 50% of the Brickbods. Hello, you.
Hello.
How you doing?
It's the same thing that was there before, if I'm honest. It's the handle of a wallpaper thing.
Oh,
it's what we used to put our green screen behind us.
All right, okay. What you green screen? Oh, okay. What are you using a green screen for?
Did you not tune into our 72-hour live stream?
That was week. That was months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. We don't tidy up very well here. There's Lego everywhere. Let's see.
Okay. All right, lovely to see you, Carrie. When's Ian joining us? Is he joining us when he's put the chickens to bed?
I can hear him. I think he's just getting a drink.
Oh, he's getting a drink. Okay, good stuff. Oh, here he is. Enter. There he is. Breathe in, Ian. Breathe in. Good to see you, mate. How you doing?
I sent you a message. Don't hit me with the drink.
Oh, domestic. There we go. Oh, he's going to go get his drink there. Look at him. Look. There he goes. Okay, he's well trained. Anyway, where would you like to go? Actually, you've only got one place to go. It's over in America. And do you know what? For the life of me, I can never remember where this guy lives. But anyway, I just called him Jesse, and he lives in a lovely place far, far away called a Brick Galaxy. Is of course Jesse's Brick Galaxy. Hello, mate.
Hello. Welcome,
How you doing?
Welcome.
Oh, look
to
at
Jesse's Brick Galaxy.
It is. It's Spider Jess today. Look at that.
Yeah, I gotta have the Marvel represent. I saw Wakanda Forever yesterday, so no spoilers.
I've heard quite good things about it.
Pretty good.
All right. Did you just out of curiosity? One of my favorite characters in Marvel is Neymar. Would you give him a thumbs up or a thumbs down, or somewhere in between?
Yeah, it's a thumbs up for me. It's different.
Straight in there.
So that's all I can say.
Oh, it's different. That's it. That's why I liked about a Werewolf by Night. It was different, and I loved it. I really did. Anyway, let's say hello to a few peeps that are coming in, and then we're going to get ourselves some newbies on. We've got Trevor Baker still out there as well. Minark still out there. Minark a moment ago gave us a super chat. Minark, hold that thought. We'll come back to that in just a moment. We will. Let's go scrolling back down again, folks. My fingers really can't move quick enough. We've got Cabbage out there giving out loads in the chat. Good to see you, dude. Bricky TY. Bricky Ty. How you doing? Minark says, yeah, all good, mate. Weekend off for a change. Dude, put your feet up. Have a nice cup of tea and stay tuned in. It's going to be fun tonight. It really is. Anyway, talking of fun, where should I go first? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to be an English gentleman. I'm an English gentleman. I really am, folks. So I'm going to bring on the lady first. This lady, do you know what? I was looking back through my notes. I've actually been thinking for over a year that I'd like to get her on, but it's only recently I actually got round to asking her, and she's kind of been quite intrepid in doing a little bit more YouTube stuff with that very well-known band of men called a couple of Brickheads, and then of course she's absolutely given it large, and I mean large, on Instagram. She is awesome, folks. She really is, and she goes by the name of Nicole. Hey, Nicole.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How's it going?
Very good. Let's get rid of that first. There we go. We can see you all now. You and the mighty Bowser behind you.
Oh yeah.
He's awesome. He's
so good.
He is. I actually really like him. It's one of those ones I'll never buy, but I really think I kind of wish they'd done a Godzilla or something like that. I see if it's Godzilla, I would have bought him.
I'm thinking this might be a door to it, though. They might do other stuff with it. You know?
I I really hope so. Lovely to have you on. As the
Thank
newbie.
you.
We-
I
we-
saw a
Thanks for having
trailer.
me.
The Mario Brothers trailer was in front of the movie, so Bowser was like huge on the huge screen.
Oh, was he?
Nice.
Oh, phenomenal. Love that. We've got Richard out there as well, Richard Cranium. Good to see you, dude. Minificu's giving it loads of large out there. Minificu, I do like your new avatar, by the way. Very, very cool. King Oldenoff is out there too. Chatting away in the chat like you wouldn't believe. And Macro's giving it loads of love too. Anyway, Nicole, lovely to have you here.
Thank
I think it's
you.
time to get on our next guest. Now, our next guest, we've had a few near misses with this next guest. And I've been listening to this guy for years. And I mean years. And I'm really, it's one of those peeps that when I was starting to get into Lego, and I mean a little bit more than just buying Lego for potentially just kind of putting it to one side for a rainy day and all that sort of stuff. When I started getting into like maybe doing a bit of YouTube in here and there and stuff like that, this guy, I'm pretty certain this guy was the only guy out there that was doing podcasts. But anyway, I've been listening to it. In fact, I can remember that one of the first ones I ever listened to was about the T-Rex rampage. And it's awesome. This guy is awesome. In fact, everyone on here is awesome, folks. And please do check out everybody's details. You will find, as always, down in the description below. And segues don't really come much better than that, in all honesty. So anyway, let's get him on, shall we? His name is Matt. How can I describe him? His name is Matt. He's a king. He's a bit of a king. Yet they don't have monarchs in America. It's a shame, really. I think they're missing out. I really, really do. But anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? He is, of course, Matt King, aka the Bricks King podcast.
Thanks, Greg. Thanks for that lovely intro. I'm sitting over here just trying to hold my emotions together.
I can hear you, Matt, but we can't see you. It's a shame because you're a really good-looking guy as well.
I don't know what's going on. I had to restart my computer, but you got me.
Okay, well, look, we've got you on. We've got you here. It's weird because in the green room I can actually see your image, albeit it's a still image. But we've got you kind of here on the black screen, if you like. So we'll go with it as best we can, shall we? Oh, there we go. Well, that looks quite cool.
The icon's better than no camera.
The icon's better than a black hole, I suppose. All right, cool. We'll go with it, folks. What we got going on out there? So Trevor's talking about a lot of money out there. What's going on? Trevor Baker, haha. We'll do once it's under £250. Oh, what's that? Pick me up one of those as well, Bricky TY. What's he talking about? Bricky TY is saying, hello there, Minifico. Oh, what set you talking about, Bricky TY? What's under £250? Because I know Bowser at the moment is being discounted over here for about £80. Oh, there he is. We can see him. I think.
Is that any better?
That is better. We can see you now. It's just quite jerky, but the audio works okay, so that's cool. So anyway, what I always do when I get people on and we kick off the streams, I always ask how they've been and what they've been up to this week. So why not, Mr. Bricks King podcast? Why don't we start with you? Tell me a little bit about your week. So I know you've had a really busy time recently. So tell us a little bit about you and what you've been up to this week.
Being a teacher, it's always busy during the school year. Fortunately, I should say I had off today because of Veterans Day. And, Shy and I both being veterans, it's a nice day to, be off and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm glad it's Friday. I am ready for the weekend. Unfortunately, it has been not Texas-like out here. It has been really rainy and ugly and cold, kind of like, England, and I don't want it to stay.
I tell you what, right? You say that today's been really warm. Our weather at the moment is unusually mild for this time of year. Like I'm in just a t-shirt and that's it. And the temperature with no heating on at the moment is 20 degrees, which is 65, I'd say. So it's not too bad. But yeah, I've noticed over the years, maybe it's global warming. Who knows? I've noticed though that Texas gets really cold winters now.
Sometimes 2 years, it will have been 2 years ago. That's when we had the great whatever freeze storm, whatever it was called. But yeah, it was really, really cold. It was actually pretty chilly last year, but I don't know. Anything below 60, I'm cold. So
Anything below 60, you're cold blooded. Don't come over to Europe too often because that's classed as summer over here. That is. But yeah, no. So anyway, great to have you on, Matt. I'm looking forward to hearing a little bit about you and what you do and your thing with Lego as well. Nicole.
Yes.
Nicole. Nick.
Hi.
Oh, we're going to call you Nick tonight then.
Call me Nick.
Nick. Tell us, first of all, how's your week been?
My week's been great. It went by very quickly, so I don't know what happened. I'm a mom of a toddler, so the days just blend together. And we have, I don't know if they have it in Europe. I actually don't think so because my parents are in Switzerland, but we have daylight savings time, which throws everything off,
Yeah, but you so whereabouts in America are you? You're Eastern time, aren't you?
Yep, I'm in Boston.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm saying really. I wrote it down a few days ago. He lives in Boston. The reason I like that is because my brother lives in Boston as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good city.
A place called he has to get or rather his wife does. She has to get the what do you call it? The ferry over or around to Boston.
Yeah.
Is it Kingham? Kingham? Is that
Hingham?
That's it.
Hingham. Yeah, that's near me. Yeah,
that's it. Sorry.
I'm very familiar with that boat.
No way, really?
Yeah, we all. So I technically live south of Boston, so we all take that ferry into Boston instead of sitting in that traffic. We just don't.
You
do
could
that
literally be a neighbor of my brother's.
Maybe, yeah. And I'm in Hingham all the time too, which is really funny.
Yeah, because he's always he lives there, but he's like, weekends I speak to him. I say, "What are you up to?" He goes, "I'm in Cape Cod now."
Yep, Cape Cod.
Says, that's it. That's what people do down there. And I'm like, I'm going to have to come over.
We just drive from one end of the state to the other because if you want mountains, you go to the north. If you want ocean, you go to south. So it's like a mini California, just terrible weather.
That's cool. And most of the rest of my family, you're finding like New Jersey and New York. So it's about a 2-hour drive north or something like that.
It is, yeah. Yeah, it's very close.
Very cool. I always like having a neighbour on with me.
That's
cool.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool. All right, cool. I had to send you the details where my brother lives. Okay, cool. So you've had a top week. It goes like crazy because you got a kid. I never actually knew you had a kid. That's cool.
I do. Yeah, she's nuts.
Wow. Yeah. I can't say nothing to that. But yeah, no, great to have you here. And then so anyway, the honour's all mine, Mr. Cy O'Connor. We've got you on tonight for about an hour and a half. So I need to squeeze you for everything you've got.
Squeeze me, Greg. Squeeze me.
You know what it's like. How you been anyway? How's your week been, Cy?
Good. Like Nicole with the kids, they're in school, and I collect nullocks from school every day. So we always have this walk home, and he tells me about school, and we always stop off and look. I like to get him kind of looking at nature and stuff because he plays his PlayStation all the time. So, we saw squirrels and we saw naturey things on the way home from school the other day, but he's disappointed that the conkers, the horse chestnuts, are all gone. So we can't collect. We have about 45 of them on the kitchen counter at the moment. So he loves them like it's one of our things.
Is he allowed in his school? Are they allowed to play conkers in that school?
They have no idea what that is.
Really? But you know what conkers is, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, we met somebody the other day and we were talking about conkers, and they said, "Do you play conkers to Nullock?" And he was like, "Yeah, I collect them. I bring them home." He's like, "No, do you hit the conker with the other conker?" And he was like, "Why?"
Really?
Yeah. That was bonkers idea.
It's a generation thing, Si.
Totally, 100%. Like, really, I should get a drill and just stick some holes in them and show him what it's about. But he has no idea what we used to do with conkers.
I think they've banned them. I think they've banned the thing now. The ceremony of playing conkers, because little kids were breaking their fingers, which is a thing. It was a thing. It wasn't my day anyway. But yeah, all right. So great to see you.
You too.
Ian will probably tell me now why conkers has been banned in schools. So Ian, first of all, how you doing? Carrie, how you doing? And tell me, why is conkers no longer allowed in schools?
So yeah, we're doing okay.
Yeah, we're good.
An interesting week.
We've had a nice week. Yeah, we had some friends over from Dublin, so we've been hanging out with them, doing lots of things.
Yeah, good stuff.
Busy week.
Is that the lady we met at the store? All right.
Yeah, they came to visit us this time. So we did an escape room yesterday. We got out, so that was good.
Yeah.
Good fun.
He doesn't seem too happy about the fact that he got away.
No, it's good.
Yeah, we did it. They said it was really difficult, but we didn't find it too difficult, did we?
No.
I think, I don't know. There was just 5 of us. We're all like computer programmers, so the logic
God.
thing is our thing. So.
Yeah.
It's like that episode of The Big Bang Theory when they went
I
into
love
an
that
escape
episode.
room.
Like, stop solving the puzzles so fast.
I've never seen that one. Is it? So that's a specific one dedicated to trying to get out of an
They
escape
went on
room.
dates. They went on dates and they went to an escape room. And because they're all really intelligent, they solved everything really quickly. And there was a zombie in a kind of closet, and he burst out, and he said to him, "Don't solve them too quickly." And he was like, "Oh yeah, whatever." And then they were like, he said to him, "Remember how intelligent you are when you put this on Yelp." So, but it was a really good one.
Yelp, blimey. Is Yelp still a thing? Is that still going?
No idea.
Oh my God. Who knows? Who knows? All right. So Ian's had a good week. So has Carrie. That's always good. They managed to get away from the escape room, which is awesome. So we got a certain Miles Morales, or a sort of a slightly older version of Miles Morales on with us. Jesse, how you been? So by all accounts, you've had a very good week.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Watching my movies and my shows. We've got 2 episodes of Lego Masters here in the US that kind of got delayed because of the World Series, so we have some interesting content to inspire about.
Okay, the World Series. What's the World Series? Is anything but the world, isn't it? It's
It's baseball, yeah. American baseball.
American baseball. So, good stuff. And it's funny. It seems to be World Cups and World Series is all over the place at the moment. We've got the soccer World Cup starting in a couple of weeks, which, by the way, on the 25th of November, folks, there's a particularly pertinent game kicking off called it's USA versus England. So looking forward to that one. That's going to be an interesting one. That's on the eve of Thanksgiving as well, which is going to be fun. So we'll get some American friends on that one and give them some jib as well. But yeah, so you saw Wakanda Forever, and
Yeah.
you was pleasantly surprised.
I was, yeah. Well, it's going to be good. Your expectations are pretty high, but with the passing of Chadwick Boseman, it was a tough endeavor, I'm sure. And I think they took their time with it. I won't spoil it until Monday.
Yep.
If you want to talk spoilers with me and my friends, we're going to do our spoiler chat on my channel on YouTube on Monday.
Sweet. Okay, we look forward to that. Plug away, my friend. Same for you as well, Nick and Matt. You guys, this is all about the community. This stream. So you guys plug away as much as you want to. Now, talking of plugging away, Nicole, aka Lady Macbrick, how the devil are you doing? Have you had a good week? Have you had a good day?
The best day. I had a wonderful time with Jiao, so awesome fishy, and to my surprise, Lego Why Not joined us from Canada. It was really a nice day. I loved it. Yeah.
All right. Did you build anything on the stream?
I'm sorry?
Did you build anything on your stream?
Yes, I started, and you know how fast I am. I'm in the middle of
All right. What is
strange
it?
things happening.
Oh, really? You're building that one? Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting. How are you finding it so far?
I absolutely love it. I only built the car so far.
It's a good car.
It is a good car. And my most favorite, Jim Hopper, joined me.
Right.
So
Good sticker
absolutely
placement.
love it.
Yeah, nice.
Thank you. I always have to settle for either straight or center. Both not possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that is hard, actually, to be fair. That is really
It
hard. But
is.
you've done a grand job. I'd be happy
Oh.
with that. I really would.
Yeah.
Thank
yeah,
you.
definitely.
Yeah, I'm too scared to get
So
out of the
nice.
Stranger Things set at the moment. Oh, so you've done the
Why?
base plate for it as well.
Yes.
I don't know. Something probably because it's worth about £600 at the moment. That's why. I've got all the sig figs though, or rather the figures, I should say. Oh, I said sig fig. But yeah, show us what that part you got there. Is that the base to it?
Yes, the base for the very first house.
Oh, very nice. Okay, very cool. All right, the very first house. There is, well, yeah, I suppose it's two parts to it. So you built your one. Was that a cool set to build for you?
Yep, it was absolutely awesome because the show was on at the same time. So even though the house wasn't in the last one, it was still brilliant to build. Like, it's one of my favorite shows, and like Nicole says, the figures are awesome. The hardest part was pushing them together so they wouldn't, there's like kind of
you build one right side up.
Yeah,
the other one, you build it right side up, but then you flip it upside down to connect them.
I know, it's a pain in the A, big time.
Maybe I need to build mine. I'm curious, Matt. Have you built the upside down yet?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay, nice. And did you like it? Because Lego haven't really come out with a set like it since. To be fair, not that there necessarily is one out there for it to be done.
I liked it for its uniqueness. Was probably my most favorite thing. Obviously, the Stranger Things is fantastic. Just the unique way in that it was designed. It's unfortunate though that they didn't have anything else to kind of, go along with it down the future. Something big, similar to that of a different season or whatever. And I'm not to say that there isn't something that's potentially down the road one day, but I think they definitely missed an opportunity to be able to capture on the excitement of that. And, people were, during the pandemic, there wasn't a whole lot of filming of anything going on. And then most recent season came out. It's like, it was reinvigorating to people. So I think they're missing the boat by not putting something out there around the same value mark.
Yeah, I agree. I agree because there's a big thing for it. It really is. I mean, they brought out a couple of Brickheads, which this one's pretty good, and 11's okay, but it's lacking though, isn't it? People don't want them. They want the minifigures, but it's just quite. Maybe it's because it's scary and gory. I don't know.
Vecna's house would have been a good set to bring out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I mean, adults welcome. I mean, I suppose that's where Lego can get around that and do that set. What about you, Nick? Have you got the upside down?
I do. I love the build.
Oh wow,
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I have it used, and then I have one sealed. I bought the sealed one last year actually this time of year during double points, and then I was able to pick up a used one for I think it was $95.
Wow.
And so that's the one I have that I disassembled, rebuilt, and I love it.
I tell you, right, $95. That's cheap as chips. That is, because you won't get it for that anymore. It's worth a lot more.
I don't think someone knew what they had.
Maybe they didn't. That's it. Yeah, don't tell them neither.
No, I will never.
Because I tell you what, I paid roughly nearly £100 for a single minifigure from that because I bought all the minifigures you can buy for it. So I got there. It was a little bit of an investment, that was, but I got a pretty good deal in the end. But the figure that's worth the most, and I'm pretty sure it's still the case now because it was only a few months ago that I bought them, is this guy, the Demigorgon. He's quite unique. He really is, and he's ugly. In fact, I even made a video on it. I said I bought a very expensive and a very ugly minifigure. Why do we do it? I don't know. It's weird.
It's like a Rancor,
I don't know, Rancor. I'd rather go out of a Rancor than one of these things. Blimey,
it's true, yeah.
Yeah, it's like his face is way too. I don't know. It's horrible. It really is.
All things, they reuse that face piece for that orchid kit.
Yeah, the orchard. That's it. Yeah, that's it. And even so, even if you change the head over and put the orchard or orchid, I should say, petals on it, he still looks rough. You know what I mean? Thank you everybody out there as well who's given us all the members for. We've got Minifig Who, member for 11 months. Minark, member for 11 months. The Brickbods, members for 11 months. And King Oldendorf, KO, member for 10 months. And the lovely Snalena, who's been a member for 11 months. Thank you so much, everybody. Really appreciate that. And I've got to show it on here as well, by the way, because I can't actually see it on StreamYards for some reason. Oh, bloody, it is a blast from the past. We've got Dave out there. Who called you a rancor? Good to see you, Dave. So yeah, Brickbods, have you guys got the? I know you said you've got the rancor. Have you guys actually got the upside down as well?
No, we looked at it for ages, thinking, is it enough of a building to put in the city? But we don't watch Stranger Things, so we passed.
Do you not? I tell you what, I'd love to be someone who's not watched it yet. I'm well jealous for that. To watch it for the first time is amazing. What about you then, Shy? Have you got the? Have you actually got the Stranger Things upside down? I feel like he's trying to show us. Hold on, let me make this bigger. He's pointing somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Look at that. Really very cool. Very, very cool. Anyway, Shy, tell us a little bit about your week, what you've been up to, what your thoughts are on the upside down, and give us a debrief us on what Veterans Day is all about as well. And that should hopefully take us about an hour.
No, I can make it faster than that. Well, I just got back from Mexico like yesterday.
Well, you make that sound like it was a mission or something. Was it?
It wasn't like I didn't go to like I went to where my wife's family's from. It wasn't like a touristy town. So, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. So, took the family there. Just got back. Was there for a while, and then what was that? What was the second part?
Second part was, so how you been?
Doing
okay. He's hanging in.
That's pretty much been like the main focus of like my past 2 weeks of just being in Mexico. So I wasn't really present. I mean, I was technically, but I wasn't. The Stranger Things set. I mean, I got it like when it was like a thing. Sorry, my kids are like playing like right outside.
Oh, don't worry, it's life. Don't worry about it, mate. It's nice.
So it's Veterans Day, so there's no school. The Stranger Things set, I mean, I'm grateful that I got it like right when it was like, on the shelf. So I got it for like really cheap, but like not as it is right now. It's a great build. I think it's like one of my favorites as far as like things you can learn from. And it's just astounding. Like when you show it off to somebody that has no idea what Lego really is, like, you know what I mean? I mean, they're like casual, like, oh, Lego's cool. But then when you like show it to them and you flip it over, they're like, they freak out. But I don't know. I think it's like it's a good staple piece for anyone who loves Stranger Things. And I'm not really a die-hard Stranger Things fan. I mean, I've seen every single episode, but I'm not like, oh yeah, Stranger Things. But I think it's just a great set amongst stuff. So I recommend opening it. Like, don't leave in the box. Like, why? Are you planning on selling it?
No, I tell you what. I was actually I could sell it. I could buy a lot more Lego with it. But no, I'm not. I am going to build it because that's the thing. I did buy it for that. I bought the other minifigures anyway separately because I got a fairly good deal on them, and so they're really cool figures. It's a good one to have. So I'm not going to build an army of Stranger Things figures or anything like that because I'd go bankrupt. Quite frankly, so I really would. But no, I tell you what it was. I genuinely thought this season was the very, very last season, so I kind of earmarked to build it then. And then I thought, and then it was one of those ones where everyone and their dog were getting out their boxes, their Stranger Things boxes from under their beds or wherever, and going, ooh, got this. And then they were building them and stuff like that. And it was great. And then I kind of left it. And then I heard, and with the last few episodes left, that there was actually going to be another season. And I thought, no, wait for that. Because I'll probably be the only person on the planet with the sealed box of the Stranger Things upside down. So I thought I would. So there we go. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm kind of holding out.
Build it. It's a great building experience.
I will.
I will get repetitive with the houses, but I mean,
so I could put it over there. It's a nice thing. Get it out, And I like moving stuff around as well. I mean, I'm saying that when I say I like moving stuff around, folks. Try moving this around. I tell you what, that once you've got it in position, you don't want to move it ever again. Believe me. Take it from me. It's one of those builds. So and the final question, Shy. Tell us, because I got a rough idea what it is, but tell me a little bit about Veterans Day. What's all that about?
All right, so Veterans Day. So the United States, I'm not sure about Canada, but Canada is also celebrating today as well. They have Remembrance Day, But the United States has 3 holidays for their military. One being Veterans Day, which is today, for members of the armed forces who are no longer in service. So they've already completed the tour of whatever they're doing and they're done. They're out. We have Armed Forces Day, which is for service members who are currently in service. And then we have Memorial Day, which is honoring those who have given their lives for this country or
The fallen.
So all 3 of them are kind of like weighed differently. Memorial Day is more of a national observance that everyone really observes that holiday for good reason. And then Veterans Day is kind of like it's pretty big. It's not like, you know, not everything's closed down. But like Armed Force Service Day isn't really observed, which is weird because those are the people who are currently doing the job. So, but you know, there's a little bit of differences between the 3. But Veterans Day, pretty much anyone who served, Matt included, we all just taking the appreciation. So
yeah, and so you should as well. So you should. I'm curious though, Matt. So, where did you serve in the armed forces in America? What did you serve as?
Do you mean like branch of service?
Yeah, was you in the army?
I was in the Marines,
Navy?
like Shy.
Oh, in the Marines as well. Oh,
yeah,
okay. Oh, the Marines. So do you know what? I almost said, was you in the RAF? That would have been a bit weird, wouldn't it? Quite
Once upon a time, I was. Yes, a past life. You know.
That would have been amazing.
For Matt and I, Veterans Day is like a recovery day for us. We don't really like. It's cool. It's there. But the real holiday for us is Marine Corps birthday, which is yesterday. So we are a very cult-like branch. We feel like we're important and better than everybody else. So the Marine Corps birthday is on the 10th, the day before Veterans Day for us. So we tend to celebrate hard on that day. And then Veterans Day is like, I'm trying to sober up type of deal.
How old is the Marine Corps?
247 years.
Wow.
Oh, man, it's been around a long
Amazing.
time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's practically the birth of America, wasn't it? That long ago?
1775.
1775. Okay. Quick side. Do the maths. Do the arithmetic for me.
Carry the 1 minus.
Carry the 1. I've not heard that expression for years. Carry the 1. Oh, long division. Love it. That's cool. That's cool. And Jesse, was you ever in the army or anything like that? I can imagine.
Nope.
Really? I don't know why I was thinking it was a bit like a sergeant major or something like that.
Closest I got was I worked for Brickmania for 2 years.
Did you?
They provide all the military kits. Yeah, Shy's a longtime supporter of them.
I did not know.
I've got a small collection of ships. I took the USS Missouri to 30 different conventions, so that was my tour.
Wow. Dude, I had no idea that you worked for Brickmania. That was unreal. That was.
Yeah, that was like 2017, 18. It was a good time. I got to design some kits also. Good people. Met the AFOL community at large, like we all kind of are in the last 2 years. Even more so for me when I was hitting those conventions. But
the what did you say, Jesse? The waffle?
The AFOL community. AFOLs.
Oh no, I thought you said NAFOL. I thought there was like a kind of like an umbrella army kind of group of guys who were AFOLs with a prefix letter. That would be good. They should say it.
Yeah, I'd like to be in the SA. I'd like to be in the SA. So I'm a bit old for that now. I'll be a veteran for that. But
you talk too much, Greg. You'd never be able to.
I'd give away the position, Si. I'd give away the position. I really would. But no, good stuff. And thank you, Shy, and thank you, Matt, as well for that. We talk about the glory of it, but there's more to it than that, folks. There really is. I would imagine for Shy and Matt, it's a roller coaster of emotions this week. and we're very lucky to have people like that in our community. We really are. I had no idea, Matt. Anyway, so we're talking about learning stuff. So I thought it would be quite fun to bring a new segment into the stream, into London Calling, whereby I ask people if they've got any news or any little facts about stuff that they've learned this week. So where should I go first? I'm going to start with Mr. O'Connor first, actually. Si, tell us then, what have you learned this week?
Well, I have learned that this week I learned through my friend Emily that Lego StarWars.com now have tutorials. So they are short videos, not short as in short YouTube shorts, but they're about 3 minutes long. Showing people various different things like Lego photography and brickoramas, I think Rich Boy J was saying. So basically, Emma Soros was the host of this 10-day event that she went to where they were filming different people from the Lego community. So Rich Boy J was one. He was showing people how to build micro scale kind of dioramas. There was some Lego photography, and it was really good, really entertaining. So Emily had a premiere of it. And she's just a brilliant vlogger. Like, she's just funny, she's natural, and she always like has really good sound effects and stuff. So that was pretty good. But if you want to see it, check out LegoStarWars.com, and that will bring you to the videos, and you'll see everyone in action.
Yeah, I think Emily got to meet people that knew her from LucasArts as well. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. I saw it today. Right? I saw bits of it today, and I was just like, wow, that's really impressive. Like, I was like, wow, well done. Good for you, Emily. But yeah, Rich Boy J and stuff like that as well. Because I saw a picture of him the other day. Because they've got like these stalls, haven't they, that are really nicely lit, and there's someone there with a vaping machine or whatever it is, a smoke machine. And when I saw Emily today, I thought that looks really similar to what Rich Boy J had, and it was like, oh yeah, it's the same thing. So yeah, really cool. Lovely thing to be a part of.
The lights are supposed to represent lightsabers, and it looked really good. I mean, I'm used to seeing stuff like that because I worked in TV for years, so I'm used to seeing the kind of dirty side of sets. The magic is within the square or the rectangle that we all watch, and the mess is all around. People, shaking things to make strings move and smoke go around the place and everything. It's all the stuff you don't see.
I know, but you appreciate that more. Do you know what? Back in the day, when I was a kid, I don't know if anyone on the. I mean, when I was a kid, it was a long time ago. It really was. Leonard Nimoy used to do a TV program about special effects and how they're created.
Really,
I'd be amazed if anyone in the chat can even remember that. But anyway, it was a strange. I mean, I was, as far as I remember, it was maybe a season 1 and stuff like that. But it used to show you how you used to do special effects and things like that. There, check it out. Someone out there on YouTube will have it, that's for sure. So yeah, all right. So that's really cool. And well done, Emma Source. Which, by the way, folks, Emily should be back on with us sometime in December. So it'd be lovely to get her back on again and chat about that, perhaps. Where should we go next then? We've had Si. Let's go north, shall we? Nicole, Lady Macbrick. What have you learned this week, Nicole?
I learned something scary and something funny and something very, very, very surprising. Shall we start with something scary, funny?
Yes.
Oh,
that's awesome.
That's really cool.
That is very cool indeed. Oh, let's if you're going to show a few pieces off, let's make you bigger.
Oh, I love that.
That's really cool.
I want that.
That's so cool.
I'm not quite sure what we're looking at. It's cool, but I'm not sure what we're looking at. I know what this is. So these are plushies, am I right?
Those are plushies, and it's so surprising what you learn about it, because I got first all of the Christmas ones. I bought one first and fell madly in love with it. I'm not really sure if that is a bad thing to fall in love with Vader and their friends. But they are really, really nice, good listeners. and really big into cuddling, would have thought. But when I looked into it, what really shocked me was, did you know that there is a difference between Lego.com? Depending on how you sign on it, the plushies and some other things, depending on your location on offer, are different. In the US, there are many, many more plushies than in the than in the UK and in Germany and other locations.
Oh, cool.
Didn't
Well,
know
yeah,
that.
I think the Americans are much more into plushes, and I think Lego.com is kind of like their main thing. Maybe they're produced in America, something like that. But yeah, so what, have you got any other new ones as well, Nicole?
I have. I did not want to scare you, but
All right, I wasn't scared before. I had now. Oh, bloody. Oh, it's a Yoda. I think it's a Yoda anyway. There we go. That's it. There she goes. Put your hearing aids back in again. He's cool. I like him. He don't look too happy, does he? He's got that is pretty cool though. Do you know what? Am I the only one on the panel that I'd actually wear that jumper?
I would as well, of course. You know me.
So maybe it's you. I actually now have a Greg.
All right, well, don't abuse me, whatever you do. And I'm really scared. It's going profoundly strange. Did I see Yoda there as well? A little green thing.
It depends on. Officially, this is supposed to be Yoda. Unofficially, I think it's his estranged cousin, which now has to serve as.
That is a terrible looking Yoda.
I don't know what it is. Is it his eyes? Is it his nose? He looks scary, doesn't he?
Dude, he's wrong.
Very much like, hey, you guys.
I think Yoda's been out on the razzle.
Looks like
the Goonies
Shrek
Yoda.
more than. Yeah.
He does. He's like,
I think
he's
his
a love
eyebrow.
child.
I can't look at it.
He doesn't have enough wrinkles in his
I don't
forehead.
wanna look at it.
Like
His
missing
forehead.
stitching.
I think his head's been ironed.
It's gonna give me nightmares.
It's like Shrek's. It's like Shrek's made love to a gremlin, and this is the love child.
Ew.
Was this the scary one? Because it's working.
Yes.
Okay.
The very, very scary
it's
one.
so uncomfortable to look at.
It's horrific. That's a mood.
I'm not really sure.
Well, I tell you what, right? I saw the new plushie of Chewbacca the other day, and I'm not joking. I genuinely thought it was a hand broom. Like, it's horrific. It really is. It looks like a firework's gone off in front of his face or something. But yeah, all right, cool. And so, any facts about plushies other than don't buy Yoda?
It depending what you want to do with him, because at the moment my hand is stuck up his butt, so maybe that's the reason for his facial expression.
He's wrong. What do you lot in the chat think about Yoda? I mean, he's just wrong, isn't it? Kago's saying, "Oh, Nicole got another voodoo doll." Schroeder as well. Schroeder. Oh, Shrek. Is that Schroeder? What's a Schroeder?
It's a mix of Shrek and Yoda.
Oh yeah, of course.
Schroeder.
Blimey, I didn't think of that. A Schroeder. Blimey, there we go. All right, Nicole. I think you've grossed us out enough with that. Thank you with that. Good stuff. Let's put everything back to normal
Power
again.
of the plushie.
Yeah, the plushies. That's it. You've done nothing for the sales of plushies in Europe or America. Good for you. Good stuff. All right, where should we go next then to learn something from someone? Do you know? I'm going to go for one of the newbies. I'm going to go for Matt. Matt, can you tell us a fact or something you've learned this week about Lego?
I guess it's kind of a fact and something new, but I mean, the new year is rolling around, and I didn't realize, first of all, that the Chinese New Year animal this year is a rabbit, and second of all, the new Chinese New Year set with parade floats just had me staring at a computer screen for about 3 hours in awe and absolute enjoyment. I need more parade floats in my life,
Me too.
whether it's Chinese New Year or not. But the rabbit looks incredible this year.
Yeah, it does.
I think it's made. Do you know what? When Lego broke the news that they were coming out, that was the thing I took a picture of and went and put it straight on Instagram. The rabbit. I honed straight in on the rabbit, and I just thought instantly that would go in a city, wouldn't it? Because you just put it in the road.
You could throw it in the road.
Yeah. At least, or something like. I mean, I say I've got a city. Legondon. It's coming, but then so is Christmas. So what can I say? But it is. Yeah. So what do you like about that set so much, Matt? Because we are going to take a look at them a little bit later.
I think it's just the all the ornamental detail that goes on. I think that this has been what, year 4, I believe.
Gotta be, yeah, isn't it? Is it year 4? Carrie, you guys
Did
collect
a
them, don't
boar,
you?
a pig,
Yeah, just trying to think about it.
rat.
Rat, pig, tiger. Yeah, so there's at least 4.
Yeah, I believe this is the 5th year. Just all the ornamental detail, it just seems to get better every year. And then you have parade floats that even add even more detail. Well, there's more detail added even to these, which you think, how much more detail can you add to just a simple parade float? But they just continue to pull it off. And I'm not sure who the designing team is yet. I haven't had an opportunity to dig deep enough into it, but
no,
just incredible.
But they look good. They look like, generally. Every year, I say every year, for the last few years, I've always gone out on day one, Matt, and bought the modular. But this year, right, I'm hearing, and it's very annoying, that they're not going to bring out the gift we purchased with the modular until the end of the month. So I'm thinking, well, I want to get that with the modular. I think they're kind of, the two go together, and it's a bit annoying. I mean, I'm saying that it's kind of stuff that you hear through the grapevine, and there's a lot of grapevines in Lego community, folks. It really is. So I'm thinking, I'll get the modular at the end of the month when the gift we purchase comes out with it, whatever that will be that it's meant to go with. And then what I'll do is on day one, that parade for me is like a day one purchase, along with a few speed champions maybe as well.
Yeah.
What about
I
you,
think
Matt?
that's a good call. I think that's a good call.
You'd go day one for what? For
yeah,
one of those Lunar sets.
It always ends up being like the second week in January, at least here in the United States. I'm not sure if that's the same as Europe. If I'm not mistaken, it was like January 10th last year when they were available. But it's absolute for me.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna get. And like I say, folks, we'll have a look at them later. I have one question for Matt though. One question for Matt about that parade. There's some minifigures in that. They've got extra large heads. They're putting on like masks. Does that actually go over their head? Is that a new element?
I don't know. I'm trying to find out. I've got an inquest in with the design team to find all that information out. So I'm hopefully here in the next few weeks I'll get some information. The problem is the Lego staff is about to go on their long holiday, so I don't know. I don't know when all that information will come back.
Yeah. The pink heads are recolors of Thanos's head.
Yes, I thought it was. Oh, do you know what? We're talking about it so much. We might as well take a look at it, shall we?
Yes.
While we're here, we'll have a quick look so we could kind of illustrate what Matt is talking about. So let me just go. Oh, actually, I'm over here now. That's weird, isn't it? Isn't it strange for a Lego YouTuber to have Lego.com already up on his screen? Anyway, let's share it out, shall we? So let's go to there, and in it comes. Now this is the Great Britain take on Lego.com. So let's take a look at it. We'll call it Lunar. Shall we go Lunar? Which, by the way, folks, little thing for you there. There's a lot of crazy things happen on full moons. Hence the term lunatics. It's a thing, folks. It really is. Anyway, let's go to availability. Let's go for coming soon. And our survey says, here it is, there, the Lunar New Year Parade. Now let's just have a look at this piece that you were talking about just here. I mean, look at this. And there's those heads. I love them. That's going to make a useful sig fig, I think, for someone. This is cool. I like it. Yeah. So we've got the great big heads there, which I mean, I think in one of the films, didn't Thanos have his head chopped off? So now we know what happened to it.
Go
for the head.
If you look at the rabbit close up, I
Yeah.
think that money is coming out of a area that I don't want money from.
Hey?
His junk. Oh, his
See the little
bottom.
money coming out the back.
It's
Yeah.
Got money
rabbit
coming out the back.
booty.
Let's have a look.
Get it?
Rabbit pellets.
Well,
Yeah.
someone in that design team has a sense of humor because you remember a few years ago with the ox and the light?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, do you know, I've still got that to build, and it's a lovely looking set. I tell you what, I love drumming, as everyone knows when I start off the show. And look at that for a percussion outfit there. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I
Yeah.
like that a lot. All right, good stuff. Well, there's the rabbit on his own. Love this figure as well. What do you think of that, Si?
It's awesome. Another cool little.
Look at the print. Look at the print.
Cool,
The gold
yeah.
print.
Yeah, they do that in every set at the moment. So they've
Yeah.
done from the year of the ox. There's year 3 of those ones, I think.
Yeah, beautiful, lovely colours. And I'll tell you what one we'll look at a little bit later as well, folks. We'll take a look at the new Monkey Kid Ultra Mega Mech that's coming out as well. I think that looks pretty cool. But anyway, all right, good stuff. Thank you for that, Matt. So anyway, where should we go next? Okay, I'm going to stay down there with Nick. I want to ask Nick what she's Nick, tell us what, Nick. What have you learned this week from the wibbly wobbly world of Lego?
I actually learned that they are the largest tire producer in the world.
Yes.
That I did not know, but I was doing research for something else, and that's what I realized. And I thought that was really cool.
That is a little known fact, and I tell you what, right? For a pub quiz or a quiz, if you're ever into quizzes or anything like that, that is definitely a good one to know because it's a fact. It really is. That is a cool fact. I love a fact. I think my one's going to be more fact based than anything. But yeah, where should we go next? Let's go up to Shy. Actually, let's go up to Shy. Shy, tell us what have you learned this week in the world of Lego?
Surprisingly, Lego's more expensive in Mexico.
Really?
No.
Yeah,
God,
it was like at least 15 to 20% more. depending on
What?
it was. I
And
was
in
like, what
Brazil
the-
too. Brazil
Yeah,
as
I'm like,
well.
you have a factory like literally a couple hundred miles
No.
away. Like, why is this like more expensive? There's no transporting costs, and it's from a Walmart too, of all places.
What?
But I did
That's
run
probably
into
for a
some
lot.
toy stores that sold like Mattel and Lego and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
yeah, out of everything, Lego is surprisingly like at least 10% more expensive. I was kind of disappointed in that.
That's incredible. Yeah, because if I was going now, I'd be expecting it to be a lot cheaper, like you say. But
Yeah,
then,
I mean, I figured the taxes wouldn't be like as heavy as it is, at least where I'm from in California. Like, it's like I expect to pay like additional stuff with it, but for the most part, like I was like, this is a lot. If you were
Dude,
to
that-
equate all the extra fees and stuff like that.
Yikes.
yeah. Oh, I can't believe that. Honestly, I'm shocked. I am totally shocked. That is a fact. That is something I'm actually staggered about. So, unlucky. I mean, Shai probably went there with a big old. Did you go there with like a big shopping list to
No. Like I knew I wasn't gonna bring anything back. Like my kids got a lot of Lego from like family, which is surprising enough as it is. But like, I didn't get any Lego. I was like, "Where's mine?" But no.
Right.
That was pretty much the only thing I could think of. Like I was like, they had a lot. Like there was Lego pretty much everywhere. It's just that it wasn't cheap. So
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Just, do you know what? Just out of curiosity, Shai, what is the cost of living like in Mexico? I mean, it's going up everywhere in the world at the moment, and our economy is slightly shrunk, shall we say? Just a little tiny bit. Yours isn't. It's going from good to better. But what's it like in Mexico?
I think it really just depends on where you are. Like a lot of them, like the touristy cities, like Cabo, like Mazatlan, like Puerto Vallarta, like Culiacan, like all those places. It's not Culiacan, sorry. All those places where there's a lot of tourist attractions, a lot of people who like move there just to buy a house. Those areas, like their houses are pretty pricey. for what they are.
Yeah.
But if you go into like the actual like country itself, like other cities aside from Mexico City, they're like it's a little bit the cost of living is way lower, like way lower. But they also have other things that things that Americans buy up here that fund a lot of things down there. If you know what I mean?
Yeah. Of course. And not stuff that you necessarily can build with Lego, folks. Let's put it that way.
No.
Good stuff.
A lot of American dollars went into the city where I was at, and it wasn't through normal legal economics.
no, but it's a booming industry nonetheless, I'm sure. Jesse, bring us down to earth a bit. What have you learned this week from Lego? Any facts? Any news?
I've got a prop.
Oh, he's got a prop. It's making big.
Oh boy.
We did some Christmas decorations at our model train museum, and I put together the Santa Claus from the reindeer battle pack.
Yeah.
And did 2 of them. So I have the 8 reindeer. I don't have that right here, but I learned that this is the first time Santa has had dual molded black boots. So you see the old Santa in the globe. No printing. The print is different on the torso also a little bit.
And what set was he from? Cool. Well, the Father Christmas with the...
So this with the Reindeer Battle Pack or any, I think, of the new holiday, the Santa Visit and the trolley. I believe it. Is there a Santa in the trolley one?
No, there's no Santa in the new set.
I would expect any new Santa to have that black boot classic look, right?
Yeah,
that looks way better.
That's good. It's a bit like any Darth Vader you get now. You'd expect him to have printed arms, wouldn't you? Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very nice. And what is that mock for again? Remind us what that mock is for, because that's the best Christmas mock I've seen so far this year.
This is a set. This is
no way.
It's a snow globe. You can shake the dots around in there.
Really?
And
I have that.
I mean,
sorry,
they don't do too much. They don't float in the air.
I think it was a gift for purchase.
It was a gift for purchase, wasn't it?
Yeah, and this isn't that old, and this is yet newer with the black.
It's a secret little drawer as well, isn't there?
Yeah. There's pull out.
Only big enough for storing the spare part.
Yeah,
dude. Oh, I know a good Instagram reel for that.
Oh, I know the one. Yeah,
I think
you know the one. Yeah. We'll pop some dollars in there.
Yeah, put your money in there. Put your money in the Lego.
That's got 50,000 views written all over it, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm a sucker for all the gift with purchase, and I build a lot of. I just open it and build it.
So out of curiosity, then, right? If you're a sucker for the gift with purchases, I am as well. I mean, what other reason have we got to go to buy Lego for the sheer fact that they're the only ones that do them? How do you feel then if come January the 1st, we're going to get? I'm not really sure what we're going to get, to be honest. No one really is 100%. In fact, if anything, it's gone dead this week, hasn't it, Si? I think no one's talked about it. Maybe people are upset with what it's potentially going to be, like a jazz club and pizzeria. I'm curious, right? But anyway, whatever it be, we know we're going to love it anyway. So the modular comes along, and then Lego then comes out and said, actually, Jesse, it's going to be another 4 weeks before we come out with the gift we purchased with this set. What are you going to do? Are you going to go for something else and then get it later on with that gift we purchase? What are you going to do?
Yeah, I buy probably something of that value once or twice a month. So I will buy the modulars for the FOMO, don't miss out, and then later buy a Marvel set or something.
Oh, a Marvel set. They must be running out of Marvel sets for you, surely.
I know. I don't need them anymore. So I've definitely stopped buying some of the sets because unless there's new molded boots or something, I don't know why I would get another.
Boots.
This year, though, the taxi, it was you had to buy a modular to get it.
Yes,
so if you buy the modulars, you might.
You had to buy the modular.
Yeah, it had to be a modular. It could be any modular, but it had to be a modular.
That's the thing, isn't it?
Well,
that's what I mean. It's a strange. So has anyone heard any other news about that? Because it's all gone a bit quiet on the modular front. It's no, anyone heard nothing? No one's heard nothing. I'm scared to look it back because he's probably don't ask me or anything like that. But it's going to be cool. Matt, what do you think? Do you think it's all a hoax, or do you think they will have a gift with purchase in time for it this year? Oh, can't hear him. Can't hear you, Matt. No, yes, we can. Who's it?
I'm trying to think about how to put this so I don't get myself in trouble.
Oh yeah, don't get in trouble.
Potential trouble. I don't know. The straight up answer is I don't know.
But the preference for us,
wait and see.
Yeah, no, and that's cool. That's cool. And let's face it, folks. Do you know what? In some respects, if Lego, for me personally, and I'm not saying it's ideal if they bring out the gift with purchases with it, but for me, it makes my life a bit easier because then I'll go, do you know what? I'm just going to get I'll get the Lunar New Year parade, and I'll get that in a few weeks. That's all. That's all it is. I'll just kind of segment whatever happens. I'll be going out on January the 1st, picking up some Lego. I'm coming back here. And I'll be building it on the day. So
I think if you think about it, Greg, we had the gift for purchase Lego van. We had a taxi with a hotel. It seems to be halfway logical. We may get a pizza delivery van or something like that.
I'll be up for that. That's for sure.
That's a really cool little build. Yeah.
This is so cool.
I think maybe a pizza delivery van or something like that. I can't think of anything you could associate with a jazz club other than I don't know people delivering a piano or something. I don't know, but I'd say pizza delivery van is more likely.
Yeah. I can't remember if I ever bought the pizza delivery van that came out a while ago.
I thought you did.
Maybe I did. I know I was after it because I bought the ice cream vans. There's been about 3 of those out, haven't there?
Yeah.
That was basically the first thing we built this year, I think it was. Certainly on the backlog it was anyway. And it came out with those phenomenal minifigures that were basically were giant cones, which I thought was great. Still, I put it up there as being one of the best minifigures of the year, folks, still. I really do. In fact, it's not going to be long now. I tell you what, give it about 2 weeks and loads of people are going to be saying, this is the best set of the year. This is going to be the best minifigure of the year and all that sort of thing. It really will be. And I just got to say something. I don't know what the panel feel about it, but Star Wars wise, right? I would say the Scythe, the Inquisitor Scythe, which is over here, by the way. You can't see it because the mic's in the way. That is by quite some degree, I would say one of the best Lego Star Wars sets of the year so far. I can honestly say, bang for buck. It really is. Great figures, great looking set. Great set to build, and yes, there is a review coming out hopefully this weekend from me as well. Look, I can even plug myself. I'm like a pro. Anyway, talking about pros, right? Thank you for that, Jesse. The Brickbods. I'm totally intrigued, Carrie, to learn what you learned this week in the wibbly wobbly world of Lego.
You might be disappointed. So I think my fact is that Lego say their logo, their name is Play Well, but the actual truth is that it's to do with the fact that every time you drop a Lego brick on the floor, the fact is it disappears. Like you can never find it. So I think it means it sprouts legs and it goes because you can never find them. So I was under my table this week looking for all these stupid pieces, and I found like a whole pick-a-brick cup of Lego under there.
Oh my god!
Wow. This is all the stuff that I dropped and then it ran away. So I'm pretty sure Lego has legs.
Was there anything in particular in there?
Well, I've got a random burp piece that Ian dropped.
I mean, that's a big burp piece.
Yeah.
Actually, do you know what?
Beatbox thing.
We're talking facts. What's a burp, Ian? What's a burp? Other than what happens when you eat too much chicken, what's a burp?
It's a big, ugly rock piece.
Yes, love it.
Yeah, there's quite a lot in here. There's a avatar tail. I was specifically looking for like a bit of my wall from this building here that I dropped. And I found it eventually, but it took a while. Because, it runs away. It's fact.
Carrie,
It's a
do you get that sudden bout of the sweats when you're doing your vacuum cleaning, and the next thing you hear rattling inside, and
Oh.
you're like, "Oh no! Oh my god!" And you're like,
So we have
"Ah."
like one of the little robot hoovers. So it's only got a very small
Yeah.
bin, and I always check
way.
through to see whether there's anything in it.
I'd love to have a robot Hoover. I really would.
Yeah,
It'd be like a
it's-
friend.
But it means that you never have to lose the pieces because you can always just empty the bin, sift through them, and check for sure.
Okay. Can we set you a little challenge? Because I don't know if you're building anything tonight. They normally are, folks. They normally are. They're building a night bus. You can't get your fingers off purple bricks, can you?
Nope.
I was going to suggest maybe next week you build a mock out of the pieces that you find on the floor.
Oh no, there's not enough in there.
You could call it, I don't know, the floor floatsam and jetsam mock or something like that.
Ian's finished his build,
I
so there you
finished
go. How about it?
He's done his build. All right. Oh, that's
So
it. Take
he's
the
gonna-
heat off
he's gonna
Carrie
do
now.
that.
Come on then.
Get them
Oh,
all-
this is
yeah.
cool. Harry Potter fans. That is the Monster Book of Monsters. Very nice.
Yeah.
as
But it
well.
doesn't seem to work very well.
Yeah,
It doesn't work very well. What was that? Oh, it's-
Gotta push
You're
it
meant, to,
along.
you're meant to like be able to move it across the surface, but
Well, I think
More
the table's a bit smooth, so it skips and yeah.
it's
not,
meant to go
not
in
smooth
the
as you, Ian.
Yeah. Not many
Yeah.
things
No, not many things are. How are the chickens this week? Can we have a chicken update, please?
The chickens we don't see the chickens that much, to be fair, because they're only out during the daytime and there's really not much daytime.
Yeah, so by the time we get home from Ian gets home from work, it's already
Yeah.
dark and they've gone to bed. We can see them on the monitor, but
Oh, what do you mean when he gets home from work? He works in the house, doesn't he?
no,
No, I go into
he's
the
in the
office.
office now, 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Really? But you're
Yeah.
aren't you, Ian? Aren't you like a software engineer or something like that? You work from home.
So
I
the girls are in school just by where I work.
Okay, yeah.
So that way, if I'm in the office and I'm needed at the school, or today they went and did the memorial service at the church, so I could walk down to the church and watch
Very
that
nice
and then
too.
go back. So it makes sense for me to be in the office if they're in school.
Yeah.
It gives me the whole house to myself.
Oh,
Not a
oh,
bad thing.
okay. I think that we got to the root
No, he,
meaning
he
then.
chose to go.
Yeah.
It was
He
his
chose to go. He chose to go.
the
That in
kids
itself
don't.
isn't very nice
Oh.
either. But oh.
rude. To
We'll
be
clip
fair, I
that.
never made you the food, so it's not an insult on me.
Oh. Okay, so Ian's got chickens, never sees them. I do wonder what the point of them is. Actually, the point of having
Eggs.
chickens is that they lay eggs. Ian,
I have
how many legs
chickens.
do you get in a day at the moment?
None yet. So
Oh,
It gets
well,
worse.
again,
What's the point, ain't it?
there's not
What's the
enough
point?
sunlight, so they don't get enough vitamin D, which means
Yeah.
they can't process the calcium, so can't lay eggs.
Yeah, and they're still kind of babies. They're getting there.
Yeah.
So-
But
They
in
were
the
chickens.
spring they should start laying eggs.
Really? Did you like bring them in the house and like stroke them like cats or anything like that? Can you do that?
No.
I do occasionally go and give them a cuddle, but I don't bring them in the house for that.
They're not allowed to, out of their run at the moment because of
Probably
Yeah.
think their time's up or something like that.
Yeah, so because of avian flu,
Oh yeah.
chickens are not currently allowed out of their runs,
No,
so
they're
they're not allowed in the garden at the moment, because they're worried that if too many turkeys get avian flu, there won't be enough turkeys for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is a thing. That genuinely could happen in the UK. Can you imagine it? Think it's getting worse at the moment. Still, at least our Prime Minister's been in longer than the last one, I think. I was getting there anyway. All right, cool.
Have you
Nice
got a
one.
fact as well?
So obviously we've had the Eiffel Tower. We've seen leaks. Have we seen official stuff? I don't know. But it's
nothing
all-
official yet. It's all pending.
No.
It's all possibilities. We're theorizing.
Yeah. So the theoretical limit of an Eiffel Tower would be just over 2 miles high, because that's the point at which the weight of it would start to just crumble the bricks at the bottom.
Wow.
So that's the limit of Lego sets.
What?
Is just
Where
over
did you
2
find
miles
that
high.
fact out from? Where did that come from?
So you can build a Lego set up to 2 miles and then it just squishes everything.
And then the bricks at the bottom will start to crumble because of the weight.
Wow.
Oh,
Does
that's a hell of a fact.
Does it crumble or does it just pulverize into like ash?
That's kind of the point at which the structural integrity will go, and the sides will just flare out and the corners will rip. So you'll get a little flat little puddle.
Structural integrity.
Like with Lego.
I've not heard that since I watched a Plastic Architect review of a modular. I really haven't. Love you, Claire. So yeah, no, very, very, very cool. That is a cool fact, man. That is a very cool fact. No, I don't tell me your source. You probably worked it out. He's a professor, online professor for the Open University, folks. He really is. I think everyone had their fact now. I think everyone's had their fact now. So do you know what, Ian? I couldn't be any better, because I was thinking to myself, with this potential Eiffel Tower coming out soon, and this potential Eiffel gift with purchase as well. You never know, folks. It's potentially synonymous with each other. Gift with purchases with a big expensive set. So I thought to myself, what's the tallest sets that Lego have ever done? Right. So obviously the first two, because the biggest one officially at the moment, folks, at this very moment in time, is the Eiffel Tower. So let's just imagine that there's going to be another Eiffel Tower coming out, and so that the two biggest sets ever done by Lego is Eiffel Towers. What do we think then is the third? What do we think is the third?
Is it going to be taller than the Loop coaster? How tall is that?
Oh, so this is the thing. The Loop coaster could be in there as well.
It's a tall coaster.
Yeah, let me know what you think in the chat.
4 feet. I know that. If I'm not mistaken, it's 54 inches.
Oh yeah, are you putting the Saturn V upright or along?
We'll talk about it upright.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So what do we think? We're centimeters as well. Don't you Americans, don't give me that inch malarkey. The rest of the world's decimal. Get with it.
I'm sorry that we're broken.
This is what makes me laugh, right? Americans, they kick the English out, and they decide, no, we're going to keep the imperial non-decimalization. We'll keep that. We like that part of it, which, to be honest, most people do actually like that themselves. But yeah, this is the thing. So what do we reckon then is the third? Let me know what you think in the chat as well.
I'm going with Nicole and saying Loop Coaster.
All right, Loop Coaster. Close, but no cigar, Si. Very close, though.
My money is on Ninjago.
Ninjago? Which
Gardens.
one?
Gardens.
City Gardens. No, you're close, but not quite right.
Bugle.
But you're up there.
Bugle?
Bugle's got to be up there.
What's got to be up there, Jesse?
Daily Bugle, Nick said.
Daily Bugle? The Daily Bugle. Sorry, Nick, I didn't quite. I heard someone say Bugle. I thought it was Jesse.
I was going to say Lord of the Rings, but I'll bet you the space shuttle, the Saturn V's got to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is true. This is true. This is true.
Yeah.
Shai, what do you reckon the third one
Harry
is?
Potter train.
I was going to say the Saturn V.
Harry Potter train. If you balance it very carefully, it's taller.
Oh, come on, get you. If you're talking about structure integrity, that's no use, is it? It's not if it was the Polar Express, maybe it could have been, because that flies. No, as it happens, all right, Eiffel Tower 1 and 2, of course. The official Eiffel Tower is 108 centimeters tall, which is really big. It's really tall. Number 3 is the NASA even Apollo 5. That's 1 meter high, 100 centimeters, or 25 inches. I think that works out to. Number 4, Loop Coaster. Loads of you said Loop Coaster.
Yeah.
Straight in there. So Loop Coaster is very tall. That's 92 centimeters high. That's pretty awesome, isn't it?
Wow.
And then the Daily Bugle, again, loads of you in the panel said that. Is 5th. 82 centimeters. That's pretty cool. Number 6, the Disney Castle. 74 centimeters. Yeah. No one said the Disney Castle. If Tech had been on, he would have said that straight away.
What about Lord of the Rings, the Tower of Orthanc?
Funny you should say that. I actually thought I'd make a note of that as well. So the Tower of Orthanc is kind of joint 7th, 73 centimeters, Jesse. And join on with 73 centimeters is Ninjago City Gardens. Yes. How about that? Wow. Yeah. So we're all in there, folks. We was all pretty much on the board, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. What do we reckon about that? Pretty damn cool. So anyway,
Greg, I must depart.
I was going to say, Si, it's bang on now. It is. The adverts will be rolling.
Yep. So listen, thanks for having me on, Greg, and see you soon, my pals on the panel, and everybody in the chat. I'll see you later. Congratulations to Solo Brick Builder on the new baby as well.
Yes, Solo's out there too. All right, you take care, Si. So you got anything before you go? You got anything coming up next week?
I don't know. Maybe that book review that I was supposed to do 2 weeks ago.
All right, good stuff, man. All right, look forward to it.
They'll
All right,
be
we'll
asking-
see it. We'll see it when we see it. You look after yourself, Si. Have a wonderful time. And Si O'Connor, he is a celebrity, and he's getting out of here now. There he goes.
I got to follow him, Greg. I've got a child I've got to head over to pick up. Unfortunately, he wasn't off, but the school that I work at, the school district I work for, had off today. So I have to depart as well.
All right, dude. Just tell us before you go. Just tell us really quick. What's your latest podcast that you've got out? So one dropped today, according to my.
Yeah. So trying to keep up with all the Lego Master stuff at the moment. Today's episode was the whoever was eliminated. I had a few people ask me actually this week. Could you not put the name of the people that are being eliminated in case we. Which
right in the caption.
Yeah. So I don't have it in there anywhere, but if you listen to the precursor episode, you already kind of have an idea of what's coming. But anyway, that is what is coming. I have my good buddy Tom Jurassic over there in the UK, over there in England. He's going to be joining me probably in about a week and a half from now. We're going to record all the Jurassic World stuff because he is all of Jurassic World knowledge inside out and backwards. So
dude,
I'm
that's
fortunate
so cool.
enough to
he's a top guy
doing that.
That was the first podcast I ever listened to you ever doing with him, and you was both talking about the T-Rex Rampage, which is an awesome set that I've still yet to build as well. Brilliant. All right, thank you for being here, Matt King, and I look forward to listening to your podcasts as always. All right, take care, my friend. Look after yourself.
Thank you, gents.
Have
and
a jolly
ladies.
good week.
Bye.
See ya. Oh, what a top guy. And then there were 6. Look at this. It's lovely and even. It really is. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Nicole in the middle. So, there we go. She's in the middle. She's under Shy there, which is lovely. Don't worry, Shy look after you. And you've got lovely Jessie here on the left, and you've got the Brickbods there on the right. So, all right then. So, folks, do send us in your pictures. As long as there's some sort of block related, I don't mind. There's more out there than just the Lego, I guess. But yeah, there's been some cool stuff out there, and we've got some pictures to show you lovely lot in just a minute. So on that note, then, shall we take a look at some of the new Lunar New Year stuff? Because I don't know too much about them. I know Carrie does. But first of all, before we do that, Carrie, show us how your builds are going.
So I'm on bag 3. So I've done most of the. Yeah.
So
I'm just building the roof. It's a lot of purple. I'm loving it.
It's
a lot of windows.
There's loads of windows on there.
The light moves a lot.
Chandelier shakes. Yeah.
I like it. You must have built this set before.
No, this is my first time.
No.
Why would I build it twice? That's weird.
I don't know because
I've had it, but I don't know. We've just not been doing Harry Potter stuff, and then we tend to do it just on your stream, Harry Potter stuff.
Oh, okay. I feel it's like it's almost an honor that you build Harry Potter stuff on my stream. It's very cool. And Ian, show us again what you're doing.
So he did the Monster Book of Monsters.
Yep.
So he's now got all the parts out. Ready. And included in the parts was also a penny thing.
You done a top job of putting stickers on
there.
Oh, very cool. All right, nice. So is he building something now, or you just?
Yeah, he's using that pile of pieces to see what he can build.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. All right.
There's not many pieces in there.
Is there not? Does he do that then? Does he? Ian, is that a trait of yours? You build something out of what's? Actually, there is an official term for it. There's something. I don't know if anyone knows this, but it's called Lego overdose. Of all things, when they give you.
Oh no, he's not building from the overdose pieces. He's building from what I found on the floor. Like you.
What he's found on the floor. I see. Okay, so he's taking my advice. I like it. All right, good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. It's very, very seldom Carrie takes my advice, but there we go.
That's true.
I'm totally honoured. All right, good stuff. Well, I tell you what, right, before we look at the new Lunar New Year display sets, because they are really displayable, I want to know a little bit about Nick. Nick, you've got a very good following on YouTube, but you've got an incredible following on Instagram as well. Tell us a little bit about you. Come on, I want to get to know you. Why should I follow you?
Oh boy,
on Instagram. Tell me about that.
So it's funny. I got into Lego during the pandemic, which not a lot of people know about. But my husband and I, we went to Target looking for something to do as a date night activity.
Oh.
And it just spiraled from there. Like, I think he bought the McLaren, like the smaller McLaren, and then I bought a random like loose brick set as well as like Bruni. And then that week we're in the Lego store, and then next thing I know, we were doing May the 4th and going nuts. And then it just spiraled out of control. So that brings us to last fall was when I really started posting about it, because I was kind of like a secret Lego freak. And then, yeah, I don't know. I just started making reels and people liked them, and that's where we ended up here.
Oh, and what do you think of Instagram? Because I always think it's a really good place to start. And it is. You can do so. And the reason I say, and that's not pointing down Instagram at all or anything like that, because I'm always trying to push content out on Instagram, but it does a bit of everything. You can post cool pictures. You can put videos on there in the form of reels. You can go live on there. It's like the one-stop shop to do stuff and get known and kind of immerse yourself a little bit in the community.
Right. For me, Instagram's just been a little easier to manage just because of that. It kind of depends. It's like what you want to eat that day. You want to post a picture, you want to post a video. It's kind of however you're feeling. And when I got into YouTube, it's a lot more of a process. A lot of love and heart and soul go into YouTube. Whereas Instagram, it's kind of like, I'm just going to record this reel really quickly and post it and not think about it. And YouTube, it's a lot of time, effort, editing. So I have tremendous respect for people that do YouTube primarily, because it's not easy at all. It's very, very difficult. And
what's your experience from the perspective of community? Because I started with Instagram, and they welcomed me with open arms. They were so helpful in telling us, you are one of us now. Come on over, whatever it is, you are one.
I feel like that 100%. It's easier to meet people through Instagram. And I haven't spent much time with TikTok. It feels foreign to me, and I don't quite understand what I'm doing there. But with Instagram, it's definitely more interactive. And that is what I like about it. It's like a gathering with friends on Instagram.
Right.
Yeah. So I agree with you.
Even people who do not know you, when they see your picture, however they see it, they leave a comment telling you, hey, you are doing great. I love what you're doing. I love the picture that you took. I love it.
Yeah, it's really nice. I enjoy it a lot. But lately with Instagram, it's been, I would love to be like very curated and have a perfect feed that looks cohesive, but I've kind of realized that the reason why I do what I do on there is just, we live in such a weird time, just in all ways of life, with, having been through just a pandemic, and depression is rampant, and there's so much negativity circling around, especially here in the States with the politics happening, that if someone can come to my page and giggle really quickly over something stupid I've done, then I've met my goal for the day. I would just rather continue being an idiot on Instagram than you know, trying to be something that I'm not. And yeah, so that's just what I do. And so it's nothing, and it's funny because it's nothing as impressive as some of the mocks that people build, and some people just have incredible platforms and do incredible things, and I'm over here like posing with my Bowser set like an idiot. But it's what I do. It's why I'm here. It's like,
what I like about
we
the
love
stuff that you do and Nicole does, of course, it's strange. Two people with the same name both do Instagram. Very cool. It's like a duet. What I love about it, it's very spontaneous. That's the thing. You could just go live there and then, or whatever you want to do, or just chat about stuff. Something that I find intriguing about you, Nicole, is that you're kind of like not a one-stop shop with you're into basically, you're kind of like my go-to person for being the all-round pop culture person. Tell us a little bit about that, because I love comics as well.
good. Good.
I love comics. My favorite artist is a guy called Alex Ross.
Oh, he's amazing. Yeah,
he's
incredible.
It's phenomenal, isn't it? It's like it is real art, and it's all art, but his art is like just off the scale. I love good stories and stuff like that, but tell us a little bit about those things that you're into as well, not just the Lego, because it's not always about the Lego, and there's people these days that are branching out from stuff. But yeah, tell us a bit about the other bits that you're into too.
Yeah, and I sometimes feel like that's the difficult thing, because when I didn't make my Instagram to be a Lego account, it was just my Instagram, because if you go further back, you see my personal life and traveling and all the stuff that I used to do back when I was young and cool. But now I feel
before mom
before I made a person. But and I'm still that person, absolutely. But I was always collecting things even before Lego. It just so happened that this one old Greg reel just exploded. Don't know why. And that's what kind of made me into a Lego account, if you want to call it that. So the struggle for me has been, I like so many different things. So it's hard for me to just focus solely on Lego sometimes, when I have so many amazing other things that I'm into. And like, I love comics, and I've gotten back into comics after a few years again. I'm doing that every Wednesday. I'm going in and picking up the new issues. And then I'm into manga and anime and what else? Figurines and Dungeons and Dragons and all this other nerdy stuff that goes so much deeper than Lego sometimes.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to introduce slowly a little bit of that stuff so it's not so off-putting. But yeah, I'm a well-rounded pop culture geek.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. Honestly, that's a really good position to have, and it's very stable, and you build your stuff on a very cool foundation, and that's cool. It really is cool. The thing I love, and one of the things I do want to know from you is you seem to go again the very pop culture stuff, Optimus Prime, the Mighty Bowser. I'm presuming that the Star Destroyer is yours as well.
Yes.
These are all epic Star Wars sets. So do you not really necessarily go for a theme, but instead go for something that basically you like and kind of floats your boat?
Yeah, I think it's definitely, especially in Lego. When I first got into it, I think you feel FOMO, you have fear of missing out when everyone else seems to be excited about other sets that you're not getting. And so I felt like in the beginning, I was just buying things because everyone said they were cool. And now I just buy things that I like. So it's not necessarily all in one category, or I'm not going for completionism. Like for things like ideas, right? I love the idea sets, but I'm not too jazzed up about the typewriter, or you know what I mean? So I'm trying to just buy the things that I like, which seems like such a simple concept. But it's a lot more difficult when you have a platform that you're trying to stay relevant on. And I remind myself it's the same thing that I do in comics. It's the same thing that I do with figurines. I'm not buying everything that I can get my hands on. I'm very selective generally. So it's been honing into that with Lego.
Yeah, I think you're right. The thing is, right, with my YouTube channel, or anything to do with me when it comes to Lego, I kind of see a lot of myself in how you collect. I just
flattered.
Yeah, I know. I just do. There's a lot of differences. Don't get me wrong.
Just had a moment.
I'm about twice your age as well, but no, I just do what I want to do because everything about Lego I do is for fun. That's it. It's simply that. And I feel like I've been like blowing that trumpet for years, but I just do it because I do it for fun. Otherwise, I'm not going to buy something I don't want to buy. I almost thought to myself, I might start this new segment, or maybe this new theme on my channel where I buy sets that I really don't want to buy, and then I could do like a real review of it, because I think most people buy stuff that they like. Really, anyway. I mean, why wouldn't we? Especially now with our economies and stuff like that. So it's kind of curious, isn't it? But
it's like an example is the Sanctum Sanctorum. From a modular standpoint, I love that set. I have absolutely no idea who Doctor Strange is. I was building it, and I was with a friend of mine who knows everything Marvel, and I'm like, "Who's this? Who's this? I don't know who this is. Who's this? And why is this portal here? What is it like?" But from a modular standpoint and from a building standpoint, I love that set a lot. I think it's a very, very cool set. Same thing with the Daily Bugle. That I will buy Marvel sets for the way that they look, but it's not necessarily because I know what's going on half the time. Spider-Man, I tend to know what's going on, but for Marvel, the Marvel universe in general, and it's funny because I'm a comic person and I don't even go for Marvel generally when I shop for comics.
No, your stuff is actually quite offbeat, like that. Like it's vampires and monsters, like different stuff to me. I mean,
it's bizarre. It's bizarre. I just have weird taste, and so it's been fun lately. I think in the past few months, just honing in on what I actually really, really like, and not spending all my money on Lego just to spend it on Lego, but bringing things into my house that actually bring me joy in Maria Kondo, and then getting rid of things that don't really serve me anymore. It's kind of like there's a lot of in and out in this house. Like things don't generally stay forever unless I'm so connected to it.
Yeah, it's true. In out, input, output, IO. It's a thing, folks. Take my word for it. In the next 2 months, maybe 3 months, you'll be hearing a lot more about things IO. I'm going to leave it there, but it is a thing, I promise you. No, very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
That is. Jesse, right? Now, you are my laser guidance for when it comes to Marvel superheroes and stuff like that.
I like the mainstream.
You've taken the Sanctum Sanctorum and you've kind of taken it out a few levels. Do you have that to hand, or any photographs or anything like that I can show off?
I could grab it because we took the Halloween stuff down, so it is available.
Grab it. I want Nick to see this because I think she likes it. She likes the Sanctum Sanctorum, which I'm dying to build. I'm dying to build the Sanctum Sanctorum. I've got it over here, behind this here.
It's a great set. The other thing too that's really funny about social media that people find out once they get to know me is I am such an introvert. Like I love my alone time, and I'm generally very shy. So it takes me a little bit to get going. But people generally assume that because I'm posting this content all the time that I'm this like crazy outgoing person. I'm generally like,
I've cottoned on to you being slightly introverted, because it's like when you start off your live streams, you're kind of like
quiet.
Hi guys, I'm here, sort of thing, and it's really cool. It's lovely because it's there's a really nice charm about it. And
Yeah.
you don't. I mean, I like my quiet time as well.
Mhm.
And I'm, even though I'm, how you guys are here now, and everybody out there, this is exactly how I am when I'm on a Zoom call in a meeting
Same.
at work. I don't blow anything out the back. I don't have the lights on to try to save some money. But if I'm ever on with any of the chiefs at work or anything like that, I'll put it on then so they could. I always say, like, do us a favor, like and subscribe and all that sort of thing, even when I'm in the office. But I can be quite quiet as well. I like my own time. I really do. And I'm not joking, folks, especially if you're a parent, right? The most luxurious thing you can do in life these days in this economy is nothing. Do nothing.
Nothing.
Right?
It's nothing.
That is the luxury. That is luxury, folks. If you can spend a couple of hours doing nothing.
Oh yeah.
You've made it. They've made it.
Sometimes my husband will come down. He's like, "What did you do tonight?" I'm like, "Nothing.
I did nothing.
I did nothing, and it was amazing."
I just sat there looking up
in the dark, like staring at a wall, like because it was quiet.
That's it. That's exactly. But if you tell that to your friends, just say I was meditating or something like that.
Oh yeah, I always do. Yeah.
Right. Let's have a look at this then. There are sanctum santorums, and there are sanctum santorums.
Then there's the sanctum from Brick Galaxy.
That is nice.
So if you haven't noticed already, this is unmodularized.
Wow.
It doesn't have the portals on the side. The back is complete.
I need to talk to you because I need to do this.
Because for me, being into comics also and knowing Marvel quite a bit, I always saw the sanctum standing alone, not being side another building. So the first thing I thought of was, how do I make this four-sided, and how do I make the corners at the top, work alone? And then you get also modular things to do, but you have to mock it that way. And on the interior,
wow,
you get a grand staircase.
Oh, dude.
I love that.
Whereas it's scrunched in so much on the set.
It is, yeah.
And it's nice and it's functional. But I've done my own sanctum before this one, and this was, so knowing this was coming out, I'm like, I gotta customize it somehow. And
so to be correct, you did this as close to the comic version as you could. You just, or is this your own?
So from the comics, I'll show you.
Because this reminds me of like sort of a comic version meets the official Lego set version, which meets the older official Lego set version meets Jesse Brick Galaxy's version.
Right. From another multiverse. So years ago, I did this one.
Oh, you still got it? You still got it? Oh, look at the roof.
I'm starting to pull pieces off and windows out of here and reuse them, because this is the new one.
Yeah.
But so this was my sanctum before, and again, four-sided. That's how I envisioned it.
Wow.
More basic roofing, and it's missing a couple of towers here and such. But this one opens up like a dollhouse.
Oh my gosh.
That is good. I love stuff like that. Sai's a big fan.
I love that.
And so I already had the envisioned that, that grand staircase and balconies and whatnot. So
it has.
I kind of combined it both. You're never done playing with Lego.
No.
It's pretty amazing, man. So I'm curious then. Are you what are you going to do with Sanctum Sanctorum Mark 1? Are you going to sort of take that down and
coming apart? Yeah. There's part 2. So I'm starting to piece out some of the furniture. Although I've used elements from the set to double up on the green chair and some of the things on there. I've added a couple of little things like Indiana Jones's gold skull. I found that piece. I was like, oh, I got to use that.
Where's that come? Is that official Lego?
Yeah, that's official Indiana Jones.
No way. Seriously, is that from an old Indiana Jones set?
Yeah.
Hey, Dusty, good to see you, dude. And you too,
14
Tasman.
karat.
So yeah. So I build DC fairly. Also, I have a huge Hall of Justice and things like that. But what I like about Lego is I took my pop culture interest and then got super creative with building Avengers Tower that a few other people have that Lego has not done properly yet.
That is a set I think will come quite soon. I think we should get that probably next year, I reckon, because they can't be running out of big things to do. This Black Panther, I actually, out of curiosity, Jesse, do you reckon you'll get the new Black Panther kind of bust? Should we call it the bust?
Yeah, I'm more of a city builder.
Mm.
I like things to go to the train club and be on display and other purposes. So not unless I get a really good deal.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's a fair point, my friend. It really is, because that, again, it's a nice to have sort of set, isn't it? It's like there's certain sets I see, I thought, oh yeah, I can put that in my city, or yeah, I've always wanted that because I grew up as a kid enjoying it and stuff like that.
Like you said, you gotta draw the line somewhere.
Yeah.
Only collect what you're interested in.
Well, Thor's hammer, that was the same thing for me. I was just
Yeah.
like, what am I going to do with?
Yeah, I don't have that either.
Yeah. And
I
tell you what,
I have both gloves, I think, but I don't think I've even built them.
I know, that's what I mean. The gloves are really good. I mean, I think something like the glove and the hammer look really good in the background here, but my wife isn't going to want to look at a golden glove or a hammer. Do you know what I mean? I mean, she's got no interest in it, and quite frankly, I don't blame her. I'm allowed one set in my lounge. Do you know what that set is? That is the Destiny's Bounty from the
Nice
Ninjago movie.
That's a great set.
Love it.
That's
honestly.
a great set. That's
Which you know what, Nick? I didn't even realize this, right? But the guy that designed it is Chris Stam. He is the head of Speed Champions. He's the head designer for them.
Of course he is.
Yeah, you'd never think it. He wouldn't put the two together, but he's the man. He really is.
Oh man, I love the Speed Champions. I love.
Oh man, and they're getting better.
They're getting so with the 8s. The 8 wide was the best thing they ever did.
I absolutely 100% agree. I mean, a lot of city builders, well, you're going to trigger a lot of city builders. They're going, I can't get up on my roads. But do you know what? You just build bigger roads. That's infrastructure, folks. It really is.
Roads change.
Lego scale infrastructure. Actually, do you know what? Talking of roads and stuff like that, I want to know what Nicole's up to up there as well, because she's looking at stuff in a strange manner. Nicole, what are you up to up there? Oh, I can't hear you, Nicole.
You're on mute somehow.
Sorry, muted myself. I'm just looking at pieces, trying to find the ones that I'm looking for.
Oh, okay. All right. You got none. You're not doing like a carry, and you got load on the floor or anything like that.
I hope not.
That's fine. Yeah, exactly. My sentiments exactly. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff.
But I have wooden floor. That's very, very practical. So at least you hear it when you drop something.
You do, and you hear it. It has like that sort of spring action sound, and you're sort of hoping that you can kind of track where it's going.
Well, no, but you can't, because it then sprouts legs and runs away. That's why I said
it does. It does. Strangely, it happens with my clothes actually. When I take my clothes off in my bedroom, I just throw them on the floor, and somehow I don't know how it happens, but they grow legs and arms, and they just find their way into the washing basket. Don't know how it happens.
That might be your wife.
It's a phenomenon. What can I say? It really is. Yet to ever be witnessed by me. So, Carrie, show us your latest build. We're going to take a look at some photos in a minute. Tasman, you got any photos you want to send me? I can show off to people because I know you're pretty skillful when it comes to mocks, my friend. Chris Chalice is out there. He's saying roads. Exactly, Chris. I'll tell you what. Now we've got no one on from RFLM. We could potentially show a picture of the new Eiffel Tower. Could do. Shall we? Should we do that, Carrie? I don't know if I'll be struck down from the nether regions of Lego.
I'm more excited about the Chinese New Year sets than the Eiffel Tower, so it's up to you.
All right. Well, I tell you what we'll do, folks. Maybe we'll look at it next week. It's got to be official by next week because everyone knows what it is and what it looks like.
Are you sure that it's not official? Because I'm fairly sure that I saw it from Promo Bricks. And Promo Bricks, at least to me, I'm German, so I trust my fellow Germans, but aren't they kind
Promo
of
bricks are
not-
leakers, aren't they? I mean,
No.
they do factual stuff as well, but they're leakers.
But
Promo bricks, it's complicated.
Oh, okay.
Technically, they don't leak anything. They just discover stuff from the Lego database. They quite clearly, in some cases, have seen leaks and will give you descriptions that are very accurate because of that. But technically, they never actually leak anything.
Okay.
Technicality.
So it's a technicality. I mean, I don't know. So can I show a picture of it then, Ian?
Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, okay, but well,
You're
I'm
not in
not.
LAN.
I'm not in. I'm not in
LAN.
LAN. I'm not a part of RFLM. And Matt is, of course, but that's not here. So I can kind of do it now. I'll wake up tomorrow. I'll be struck down by the Lego peeps. Okay, well, let me just pop it back in the folder then. So I kind of took it out there because I was thinking, I might not be allowed to do this because Matt. But anyway, we'll show it off anyway. We can chat about it too. What's the time anyway? How are we doing for time? 21. It's 9:30. Should we take a look at some photographs that people have sent in? Let me just check to make sure no one else has sent me here. No, we've got no new ones in there. All right, so let's show off some pictures. We've got a few this week. A couple of which are from. And I said that, and then someone sent me some pictures. Macbricks, top man. This week, folks, I don't know if anyone's noticed. I actually updated my sig fig. This week, I've basically taken the headphones, and instead of having them around my hair or my head, I should say, they're around my neck. That's it. And I've spruced up my hairstyle. That's it. That's my sig fig. I've had him for 3 years. I wanted to spruce him up. Let's just get some more pictures around there. Actually, while I'm struggling to get these images, Carrie, tell us a little bit about the night bus and why you like it. And what's this thing about purple that you've got as well?
Well, it's purple. It's skinny. It's 6 wide. It's not a speed champion. So, and I think it kind of looks too skinny, but maybe that's because it's meant to look skinny because isn't it like skinnier and taller? So, the side opens, which is quite nice. Not that I can ever find the side that opens. There we go. And it's just a lot of windows. There's a bed inside. Because is it that it's a night bus, so you need to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not very many like seats. There's literally 1 seat inside.
The figure of the driver has a purple hat. It's kind of nice.
Yes, he looks quite cool with the little purple hat and purple suit. So I like him. Who's the other guy? Is he a ghost? This guy? I don't know what this guy is. He's got a nice bald head.
He's got a nice what head?
Nice bald head.
Nice. Is there such thing as a nice bald head?
No. Yes, sure. I don't know. I don't want to insult people, but I can't hold that close.
That was the best answer.
And she passes it over to the hairiest man in the Lego YouTube community.
Yeah, it's just shiny. That's the problem.
Oh my god.
It's shiny, yeah. That's
That's
it.
how people meant to
Clean
be,
coming
like,
off that head.
You're meant to shine them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Sometimes they get upset.
Don't let it get dusty.
You know.
Blimey. No one likes a bald man with a dusty head. They really don't. Okay, cool. Very cool. And Ian, how you getting on with your mock?
Yeah, trying to mount a penny in a mock is difficult.
Ooh.
But I'm getting there.
Yeah, you didn't really need to add the penny.
What? Now you tell me.
Yeah. Should I keep it secret?
Yeah, we'll keep it secret. We'll share it later.
All right.
Got to
all
wait
right,
for that, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm building a mushroom and a base of a tree, and I'm going to build a big spider. It's another Harry Potter set with a big spider.
Okay, interesting. Very cool. All right.
Actually, while you're doing that,
yeah, go on then.
I got this through the door this week.
No
in my
way.
podcast this week, I challenge people to look through this and let me know what percentage complete you are. So how many of these sets? There's 76 in total. How many do you have? Because I think that's a fun thing to do as a AFOL community. Like go through it and work out how many you've got.
Wow.
Just a thing, right? What? How about this? I'm throwing this out there as an idea. The front cover, the Katy Perry video. That looks like. What happens if they let that out as a gift with purchase with the modular in 2023? Would that work? And I want to know what people in the chat think about that idea. Is it a terrible idea? or is it actually quite a good idea? Because you tell you what, you get that's a Lego set with a lot of good parts in it.
But the concept is that it's parts of a Lego set that already exists.
Yeah,
like that's like.
So it should be fairly cheap.
So they can just steal the parts, can't they?
Yeah. And Minifig Q says he hasn't got a catalogue. Yeah, I never seem to get the blooming catalogues. Honestly, they really don't seem to send them to me or anything. Chris says conductor. Chris, you're coming out with your mono things today. It goes. KO says we need a full transit speed champion set. I can't see that coming too soon, to be honest. I'd like to have an A-team set. But anyway, let's have a look at some pickies, shall we? If I'd got that, I would have had a look through. Maybe we'd have a pick out your favorite set from it. But is there anything in there? Was there anything exclusive? Any pointers to what is going to be coming out in 2023?
No, it's got the dates of the Black Friday deals, 25th to the 28th of November, and that's literally the only interesting detail for me.
Really? That's interesting because, like, I'm wondering. I mean, Eiffel Tower could potentially come out on the 25th, but I wonder what they're going to do for Black Friday. Because I tell you what, I don't know. Actually, Shy, Nick, this is a question for you guys, right? Especially on the back of what we've been talking about. What over here in the UK, November the 1st comes and it's Black Friday month. Basically, it's turned into. Is it like that over there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, what happened to just being Black Friday? Everyone's. I think the retailers seem scared that everyone's going to spend their money before Black Friday.
I've spent my money now.
Yeah. I'm hanging in there.
You know why? You know what it is? It's because most places are 30 to 40% off now. And on Black Friday, I think it goes from 50 to 75. I'd rather not deal with the people and take the extra money. I still want to do lines. I'm not a line person generally, unless it's like a good set that's coming out.
Don't move to the UK then, because we love queues over here.
I did a Renaissance fair a few weeks ago, and they loved lines there, and it was a lot. It was just so many lines. It was just.
It was 24-hour queue to see our beloved Queen when she passed away. There was. You got to be. I mean, I love the Royals, but blimey, that was incredible.
It's a line.
It is. That is a line and a half.
A line, yeah.
Anyway, let's have a look. Talking of lines, let's have a look at some Lego sets, shall we? And that people have sent in. So let's get this up and let's get zoomed in, shall we? Now this one's one that's coming from good old Macbricks. He's still out there. He is, folks. He is. He's actually been doing some quite cool stuff on Instagram as well. Triple A's. Look at this. This is a combination of sets, isn't it? I'm seeing the carrot on top. So that's the kind of like the market van. I'm getting hints of Monkey Kid there. There's a noodle bar too. There's a noodle bar down here. And also you've got a nice carpet as well. That's a nice weaving in that carpet.
It looks like it was just cleaned too.
It does. It does. It looks really nice.
Freshly steamed.
Oh, nice. Like that. Nice. Nice sort of bit of architrave there for the door. Anyway, sorry, I digress. Let's go on. Let's get the next picture. This is a bit more. Oh, what's going on here? So look, this is kind of like the focal point over here. But what I'm interested in is what's going on over here. Look at this. Look at that. Castle. You've got the castle over there. He's trying to hide it under this hat. Look at the size of that hat.
Sky.
It's a boy. So that means that a boy George hat, that isn't it? I think I've seen him wear it a few times actually.
Oh my god!
I think I've seen him wear it on a couple of Brickheads. Funny enough.
Yeah, he did.
Which, Nicole, I want you to tell me a little bit about them and those guys in a minute.
Oh, they're great.
They are indeed.
They're really great. I like them a lot.
Yeah, this is kind
There's
of
a lot
like,
going on.
There is a lot going on there.
Like the caravan being lifted. It's quite cool.
Quite that's for UKO. This reminds me of a film that I've not seen. Ready Game Player One or something like that. Ready Player One.
Yeah, yeah. That's got a lot of people living in containers and stuff. So yeah, it
reminds me of like Monkey Kid headquarters. A lot of containers.
It looks good though. I kind of like it. It's like
Growing on me.
It's like eye candy. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Do you know what these things here? Jesse, Craig's not here, so I need a parts man. What do you call these pieces here? These great big yellow pieces.
Support, I believe.
Support. Okay. I thought you were going to give me some sort of very elaborate name for it, but I've been buying loads of those. Every time I've been going into Lego store, I've been walking out with a pab jug full of those, just in case, because I want to get with the Lego Designer Bricklink program. I forget. I bought the crane. It's like the semi-built modular. I'm just going to do a crane that's about 4 meters high. In fact, I tell you what, I'm going to take Ian's theory of how growing them to 2 miles up and seeing if it works. Of course, he will be right. He will be right. There's no doubt about that. Oh, there we go. This is been sent in from the Brickbods. For a second, I thought this was Macro then, but of course it's Brickbods. BB. Tell us a little bit
about
this.
After one stream, that's how far we got on Sunday.
Wow.
We'll be continuing on this Sunday. I was hoping it would be a 3-stream project, but Ian zipped off ahead like he always does.
Yeah.
But we're really enjoying it. It's a really good build. I think our highlights from the build so far.
Is it? I will buy it. Do you guys recommend it? It looks phenomenal.
Yeah, there's so many good techniques in it. Like the stairs, they're just sideways build, so it's really
slopes,
really intricate.
Yeah.
Craig built this set, and he was just in love with it. Like he was frankly, he's besotted by it. He really was. It does look good. I got to admit. Who else has built? I mean, Shy, come on, you've got this set. Is it up there with best set of the year for you?
I think it is for me the best set for the year. But I'm biased and I like Castle.
Oh yeah, no, I completely. I knew you'd be biased. But the thing is, right, the worst thing to be is that Lego bring out a castle and you don't like it. It's not what you wanted.
Yeah. Exactly. No, this set is a beautiful set. Like it's a good standalone piece. Like if you don't want to dive hard in the castle, but you have nostalgia for it, or if you just like want to get one thing, it's like, it's one of those sets. Like you don't need a lot. This is just one to have in the collection.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice indeed. All right, good stuff. And how many bags is this, if you don't mind me asking, Brickbods?
Yeah, I think it's 26.
26. Yeah. How many bags have you built so far? Is this?
I think
roughly
about 8, maybe.
8?
No, maybe a bit more.
9, I think.
9.
All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
There's nothing boring about building that set. It's just great all around.
So this is my highlight. The little harpsichord was quite cute.
What? Did they have harpsichords back in those days?
Yeah.
Did they? Oh, blimey. I thought they just... I didn't know what they had back then, to be honest. Medieval times. Anyway, as long as it's not a synthesizer, then I got it. All right, that's fair enough. All right, next one as well. This is Chris Chalice. He sent me... I thought you sent me a picture of a pine table at first. Then we zoom in on it. You can actually see it's the... what are we looking at here? This is from Avatar, isn't it? Yeah. That's a good-looking mech. I tell you what, I've seen this set going for 33% off at the moment. It is. Really is cool. Liking that. Oh, this is Minifiku. I know this is Minifiku before I even opened it. Look at this. There we go. Well, he's back again somehow. We've
all
got
the doctors.
Yeah, we've got. Out of curiosity, Jesse, you're into. I can't imagine there's too many Doctor Who fans on the panel. I'm quite a big Doctor Who fan, in all honesty. Jesse, are you into Doctor Who?
Yeah, I've seen quite a lot of the show and mocked.
Oh, there he is there. David Tennant. You've got David Tennant there, and you've got
mock
David
of Westminster Bridge once.
Oh,
with all the Daleks coming across.
Oh, okay. I need you to do me a London Bridge mock-up one day, please, mate. Just say hashtag beg. Who was your favourite Doctor Who out of all of them so far? And I've lost count.
Tom Baker, I guess.
Oh wow, the proper old school one.
Yeah, I grew up that. I'm old.
Well, do you know what My favourite one is the second Doctor, him over there.
Mm.
He's black and white. I just liked him because he was a rebel. I love rebels. You see, I just got a thing about it. Well, Rogue One's my favourite Star Wars movie, pretty much, folks. It's full of rebels. What can I say? Very cool. And the minifig who Gaza. There we go. Peter Cushion's not in there, Gaza. I want to know why. Are you one of these Whovians that don't think Peter Cushing is an official Doctor Who?
And,
Because I don't think he is, Jesse. I don't think he is really.
right. He doesn't
he is
have
I don't know.
the lady either. There's a fig for her.
Oh yeah,
Jodie
good point,
Whittaker and
Gazzy, you're gonna have to sort that out. You're gonna have to get her. There we go. Peter
I
Davison.
saw the
over there.
most recent episode or whatever the regeneration one. It was weird.
Well, I haven't seen it yet, but all I know is he wasn't what people expected, but in a good way as well.
Yeah,
So,
they should be trying to surprise you after this many Doctors and seasons. It's probably the longest running series ever.
oh god, yeah, it is. I mean, been going since life was in black and white. This is something else that Gaz has built. This is I forgot his name now. Who's the I forgot his name. Fluffy, that's it. I don't know why. I had Suggs in my head, and I'm thinking his name's definitely not Suggs. Got a nice harp there though. That's quite nice. I like that. There we go. That's all he's good for. That guy. I watched. I think I'm 4 episodes in at the moment with the Harry Potter films, and does this guy just pull faces? Is that what they hired him for as an actor?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the funny one.
There you go. He's the funny one. He pulls funny faces. I'll give you that. Okay, he's got a nice kitchen, nice worktop there. That's it. Nice colour as well. It's very modern. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Talking of which, look, this is Gaz's cat. This is Gaz's cat. Where do I start with this one, right, folks? Got nice solid oak furniture there. His cat. That is a cool cat. Now, obviously, Gaz doesn't have an intolerance to wheat,
bread,
that's for sure. And the cat is looking like the candle. But what do we reckon, Nick? Do you reckon the cat thinks that's cheese or something?
I think the cat's judging that candle. I mean, it's like it was lit for a minute and then blown out.
Right.
It's the point.
That's true. Yeah. Oh God, I don't know why. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Nice cat. What's your cat's name, Gaza? I tell you what, it's got to be called like Tom or something like that. It's going to be called after a Doctor Who actor. I'll be disappointed if it isn't. Anyway, next one. Oh, here we go. Look at this. It's Blackpool Tower. So what have we got here? There we go. Paris, France.
You can't get in trouble if someone else submitted it to you.
Oh, no, someone did submit to.
Yeah,
to
so
me,
that's what I'm saying. You're just the messenger. You're not.
Indeed, I'm just showing what I've been sent. What can I say? Nice palette as well. God, I'll tell you what, right? If you could get zoomed in on that will tell you where this picture was taken. All right.
No.
Probably a palette full of Eiffel Towers.
That is a lot. Well, just think like that. How much money is that palette worth? Loads. Anyway, while we're here, what do you think of the palette out there? Blimey, we've got Greg out there, GJ Bricks from Australia. Good to see you, dude. Hope you're having I'd say a top day. It's Saturday where he is, folks, and it's very early in the morning. Anyway, Greg, hope all is well with you, my friend. Macro's saying, who is Dusty Bricks? I am a man, not a fish. No idea what he's talking about, but he's kind of come across funny. The films don't do Ron Weasley justice. Cheers and good day to you, GJ Bricks. What else we got here? We've got King KO going, I got Gaz home eating his bread and butter now. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I've had some bread and butter. That cat is called Passo. It's a nice name, very artistic name. I like that. We had Soup King Oldendorf. Soup. Oh, yeah, nice. I got stew this weekend. It's getting autumn. Tasman Brick saying, g'day, GJ. Blimey, we must be getting late because the Aussies are waking up. They are, folks. Honestly, Southern Hemisphere. It's Saturday already there. So here we go. This is a picture I took last week when I was, I was in London, folks. I'm in London at least 4 times a week in the city of London, I should say. I live in London. So this is my old sig fig. And the thing I've changed about it is basically the hair and the headphones, I guess. And that's it really. Oh, and I've changed the legs. I've got rid of the bit of orange bit on them as well. That in the background, by the way, folks, is the city of London. And the next one, this is the new version of the city.
Wow.
There we go. See, old and new. There we go. There's a bit of a makeover. That's all. And that literally is in the background a brass monkey. I kid you not. And there we go. There he is. And hopefully you like him. And do you know what? I'm not joking, right? That's his hand. That's the monkey's hand. And look at the way it's balancing. It's pretty good, eh? That's not you. I'm not craggled it. I've not used blue tack or white tack or whatever you want to call it. That is just literally, if anyone was to so much as look at him, he would have fallen over. But there we go. That's the new secret. And if you don't like it, tough. What can I say? Art is the greatest enemy of, or taste is the greatest enemy of art. Anyway, I wasn't.
Good photo. It's great.
Cheers, dude. Thank you. And I tell you what, folks, do check out everyone who's on this stream. Do check them out, folks. All the details are down in the description below. And you know what's really cool about them? Most of them are pretty damn active on Instagram. In fact, all of them are. In fact, some of them have got alt accounts as well as check-ins. Isn't that right, Brickbods? I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah. Chickens need to be on Instagram. It's very important.
Soapy Brick.
Right. This is Monarch. There he is. He's out there now. In fact, you know what? I've just realised something I didn't do a little bit earlier on. Monarch gave me a wonderful £2. He did. And do you know what, folks? As well as Monarch having his name put up on London Wall that's behind me, you get stuff like this that happens to people that give super chats as well.
Automatic pilot.
Automatic pilot. There it is.
Thanks for that, Monarch. Super appreciate it as always. And this is Monarch. This is a perfect picture from Monarch as well. And you might have guessed, folks, what is he doing on a Friday night? I'll tell you what he's doing. He's tuned in to us, watching this, and he's washing his Lego at the same time as well.
Not just his Lego, also Duplo.
I know, I was going to say, that's got to be a Duplo piece here, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you know what? I do fancy buying a Duplo Lego set. Do you know what I mean?
Same.
Is there something wrong with me that I want to do that, Nick? Do you think?
No, I got this. I don't care.
Oh, my word. Oh, hold that thought. We'll have a look at that in a minute, and then we can judge you properly. This is from Ray and Ella. Now, Ray, I've never seen anyone do so many modifications to what was the Dodge Charger.
Wow.
But look at how about that? Knight Rider.
Wow.
But he not only has he done that, he's actually added Lego to it as well. Because look, check out the seats. He's got proper seats in there from Lego.
Yeah.
That is cool. We need a Knight Rider. Chris, if you're watching, give us a Knight Rider, please. Oh, there we go. There it is there. How about that for modifications? Very cool. Very, very cool. Like that. And there it is again. By the way he's done that. It's cool. Yeah. Very cool. I love Knight Rider. I really do. It's a beautiful car. This is from Salix Bricks. Salix is out there, who we learned tonight is half Polish as well. And look, that's me. London Calling 145. That's what I look back. And dude, Salix, I've got to say, mate, you have got a lot of Lego. There's some cool stuff there. We've got the Friend set there on the left. We've got the ATTE. We've got a fire station there. What else we've got going on? We've got a load of Lego waiting there to be constructed. What set is he building? Yeah, what set is this? This is
it's a car.
Oh, it's the DeLorean, isn't it? I think it's the DeLorean.
Not sure.
That's
got a free blanket in the background there.
Got a free blanket. Whoa, dude!
What a flex!
Yeah, he's a 200 quid for that. I'll tell you what as well. There's a few sites that are at the moment doing. If you buy via them, you get another 10% off as well. Nice. Wow. It's all nicely laid out, isn't it? And he's watching this too, Salix. You demand. And apparently, we were talking about Veterans Day and Remembrance Day here in the UK and stuff like that. He said today that today is the 104th Polish Independence Day. How cool is that?
Great.
And you know, strangely enough, my niece is Polish. as well, which is very cool. And my wife, Salix, I don't know if you know this. And by the way, Stud Sidious has got family from Poland as well. My wife was in Poland only 2 weeks ago in Krakow. So yeah, I seem to have an affiliation. And do you know what, folks? This is a bit of a cool little fact. And not a lot of people know this, and I don't know why, because it should be bigger news. Honestly, folks, if it wasn't for the Polish Air Force, we wouldn't have won the Second World War. But anyway, I'm just saying that there. And that wasn't a dig at you, Nicole, by the way.
I won't take it personally.
It's all history now. It's all history. And we hopefully, as human beings, one does hope that we can learn from our history, or at least we do our best anyway.
One can only
so
hope.
yeah, that is a cool picture. Thank you very much for that. My eyes look a bit blue in that one. I like that. So anyway, very cool. And that, folks, is all the pictures from today. Thank you everyone who sent those in, and they were very, very cool. I like that, especially like this one. Eye candy. That's either going to trick people are either going to love this or they're going to hate it. And I love it. I really do. Very, very cool. As always, thank you so much for that, folks. I genuinely love showing off pictures that you lovely lot have sent in. I really, really do. So anyway, before we take a look at the new Lunar sets, because I want to have a quick look at those before we go. Let's see how Carrie's getting on. Carrie, have you finished building the night bus?
Yeah, I finished the night bus. I'm onto a big spider now, so the night bus is done.
Oh yeah, I know you were saying earlier on that you thought it looks a bit odd being thin, but I quite like Rootmasters are quite thin. I've got a very low center of gravity on them, which is why it's very hard for them to roll over.
Oops. It's good. I like it, and it's purple. So
that's it.
But yeah, I'm building a spider at the moment, and it's.
Oh, all right. Looks like a turd beetle. Nice, doesn't it? Imagine being a turd beetle. Imagine being reincarnated. I don't know if anyone believes in reincarnation. I do, if it suits me. But imagine being reincarnated as a turd. I mean, I call them turd beetles. I think they're actually the proper term for them is dung beetle. But either way, you get the idea. It's not exactly the best thing to come back into carnation with. KO says, I want a cart, but none near me. London Bridge Breaks. Oh, he's talking about the we get that cart, the gift we purchase go-kart free with a magazine over here in the UK. It's crazy. Macro Brick says, Monarch, much appreciated. Coke it is, laugh out loud. Oh, I tell you what, I could drink a Coke. Nice Coke. Very icy, a little bit of ice, not too much. 2 cubes, should we say? Not to be pedantic, but there we go. I am. And a nice slice of lemon, just the way I like it. It really is. Now then, on that note, Carrie's saying to Ian, "Oh, Ian, you like your Coke like that, don't you?"
No, I was just telling him that's exactly true because that is what you ordered when we were in Dublin.
I did actually, and I apologise when I ordered it. I said, don't put any more than 2 cubes in it, please.
They didn't bring you 2 cubes, and you were like, "Oh, that's not 2 cubes."
Yeah, I know. I just go with it. That's all. It's a bit like it drives me crazy, folks. Honestly, I don't know if it's a problem in America as well. It is over here anyway. I go into a coffee shop, right? And I say, "Can I have a black Americano?" And the first thing they just say, without even thinking, is, "Do you want milk with that?" I'm like, I don't know. I want a black Americano, please. And that's it. Anyway, it's just a thing, folks. It's just a thing. And I'm completely not the most pedantic person in the world, but sometimes I just like things in a certain way. What can I say? I'm getting on a bit. It's a fact. So where should we go? I'll tell you where we need to go. We need to go lego.com again. I still got lego.com even open. Who knows? I've got to try not to close down my browser here. Where should we go? I don't want to look at myself. So let's do this. All right, let's do this. We can do this. Let's get this up. Let's share the screen and let's get looking at what's coming up in 2023. And here we go. And I'll be interested to know what you lovely lot out there as well think about it. Don't forget, check out the survey, folks. Give the stream a thumbs up. You know you want to. Where we at actually with thumbs up tonight so far? Where we at? 34. Come on, folks. Let's get up to 40. You know you want to. Right. So let's get rid of that. Where would you like to go? Nicole, aka Lady Macbrick. Where would you like to go first? Lunar New Year display, Lunar New Year parade, or the money tree?
Money tree.
Oh, money tree. Straight in with the money tree.
Show me the money.
Yep. That tells us a lot about you. There we go. Let's have a look at this money tree, shall we? If any money did grow on trees, wouldn't that be nice? I don't know what to make about this. I look at this, I just think it's got a lot of pumpkins on it, but I'd be quite wrong by saying that. Shy, you got good taste. What do you think about this?
I'm in the same boat. It's just one of those things. I mean, I can see this on like a work desk. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I'm the same. Lady Macbrick, I'll come back to you in a minute because you specifically wanted to go on this first. Ian, any thoughts on this one?
I'm not overly keen on it. I mean, we could get it into the city, so that's always exciting, you know, just to get in as a tree.
Yeah, that's true.
But I feel the pumpkins are a bit too obviously pumpkins.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, because you can get the red ones, so if you used a mix of orange and red, that could work better. I don't think they've got yellow ones. Yellow ones would also go well in it, but
Yeah.
no.
That is
It's
true.
okay, but out of the three, I think it's the weakest.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think we're probably not the market for this one. This one's more aimed specifically at the China market.
Yes, that's true.
It's got more sort of significance to them.
Yeah, and Lego is definitely expanding in China, folks. They really are. There's going to be a big influence on it. Well, there is already, to be fair. What do you think about this, Nick? Does this float your boat at all?
If the pumpkins were gold, I think it would be
that would be cool.
Better, but
Right.
I don't know. Is it just this looks like a free gift with purchase?
Oh, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, that's true.
No,
Actually, that would
it
make a
looked
good
like
gift with
if
purchase.
this was a free gift with purchase, I would be thrilled.
That's true. And I tell you what, right? There's Monkey King references in this as well, just around there.
Yeah.
I can't zoom in any further, folks. At least I don't think I can. Oh, there I can. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're kind of crossing it here. Nicole, Lady Macbrick, why do you like this set so much? Why do you like this set so much?
It's not that I necessarily like the set. What I really like is that traditionally we got 2 sets for Chinese New Year's.
Yeah.
Now it seems they have split it, and now you do not buy a whole set and spend it on things that you not necessarily like. Now you can pick. I like that.
Yeah, you like it. No, and that's true. It's completely
Not
subjective.
necessarily the tree. It's I like that I now have the choice not to buy the tree, because in recent years we got only 2
It's the
sets.
most German thing you have ever said. Now you have the choice not to buy it because they've created it.
Right.
Honestly, and men wonder why they can't understand women sometimes. Honestly, I love it, Nicole. Honestly, that is the best thing you've ever said. But you're right. You're right. I can get you. It's like Thor's hammer. It's like some things they've made it, and you're like, no, I won't buy it. And sometimes, you know, it's something that you think I'm definitely going to want, like the Hulkbuster. I'm not interested in that at all. That said, folks, I might have got a special delivery from Belgium this week, but more about that another time. But yeah, in terms of it, it's nice to have. They've made it. It's okay. But you know what, Lego? Next time, don't give us pumpkins. Give us something.
So the pumpkins are meant to be oranges. So an orange little miniature
They're
orange.
Luckies. Yeah, it's lucky oranges
Are given as gifts. So.
Okay, I get you. Anyway, talking of money, Oldendorf has given me. It was a bit, put my English teeth back in again, Greg. He has given me 2 lovely sterling silver £2, and he says, "Greg, show me the money." So for you, Oldendorf, I will show you the money. In fact, I'll do better than that. Here comes the money.
Oh my God, is this my acceptance to Hogwarts?
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money,
Dollar, dollar.
And enough of that shenanigan. There goes the 5 pence I've made on this stream. Thank you for that, Oldendorf. It's like a sacrifice. It really is. All right, let's have a look at another set that Nicole's happy that they've made that she will never buy. Should we have a look at this one? Honestly, it's like a double negative. I don't get it. It's like talking to a developer at work. It's like, show me some logic. All right, this is kind of weird. I got no idea what's going on here, but I kind of like it. It's called Display as well. It's like, let's give it the most generic name because we're not quite sure how to market this. Nick, what do you think about this?
I like them. I don't know why. I think they look really cool. I like the gold pieces around too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would buy it and try to get a free gift with purchase with it, you know.
Yeah, this is one of those sets that you could sort of. I need something. I can't tell you how much it is. We'll have a look at it in a sec. But it's like one of those things that you sort of think, oh, do
I
you know
need
what?
$40 more.
Yeah. I need to spend $40
So
more
close.
dollars, and I get a £10 gift with purchase.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's the logic of being a Lego collector. We've got Brickholes out there as well. Hello, Brickholes. He's saying hi, Towers Bricks. Great to have you here, mate. Lovely to see you. Don't forget, folks, give us a thumbs up. Check out everyone who's down in the description below. Everybody is top notch, folks. I give you my word. Okay, what do you think about this, Jesse?
I like it because, yeah, it's so ornate. I could see this, like, if it was in the community, become the new habitat. Like, here's the foundation of a diamond-shaped, display. Just now decorate it how you will.
These are quite big.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite big. Yeah.
Yeah.
16 by 16.
Exactly. 16 by.
Back.
They haven't given us a 16 by 16 plate, which is understandable, I suppose. It would have been nice. What do you lot out there think about it? Do you like this? Good to see you, Brickbods. Lovely to have you here too. Hope it wasn't too bad for you tonight. I like it. I like the flowers. I'm not really into the flowers, but I love the coins. I
think this is the wrong market for us because it's clearly to decorate your house during Chinese New Year. So it's not what we're looking for. But those butterflies I'm very excited about because they're such pretty pieces.
They are. They're gorgeous. They really are. And I tell you what, they're going to be expensive pieces to get from Bricklink. I like the coins. I mean, I'm calling them coins. Apologies if they're not coins.
No, the coins are the ones that have got the squares in the middle because Chinese money you can thread onto a string. That's why they got the holes in the middle.
And you're right. Yeah, Nick, I think it was. The flower is beautiful. Look at the petals
seashell
on there.
pieces. Yeah, those are shells.
Very nice.
And we think the other bits are like the splats from the ice creams.
Yes, they are. Yeah, you're right. The fireball. Basically, that's a terrible word to use. The projectile splats they are. Brilliant. Shy, what do you think about this, mate? Does this do anything for you?
I actually really like these. So there's just something about having like immediately it's not like a brick thing that just sits there. You know what I mean? It's really 3D. Obviously, all Legos all 3-dimensional, but like this really like sticks. Like
these are.
It's a good art piece.
Yeah,
this is quality. This is really nice. These are chunky, nice display pieces. Oh, I like this. Oh, and I tell you what, is it me? Right, I could really do with eating a Chinese takeaway right now. I could do it. I really could. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, really nice. She's going. Dad, where's the minifigure? Where's the minifigure? I want the minifigure. I want. What's this? There we go. This is a nice shot as well.
That looks beautiful. Really, I love it.
Do you know what? It just holds its own space. It's got a little gravity behind it. I like that. Bit of gravitas. Very nice. Let's know what you lot out there think. Blimey, we've got another Aussie out there as well, Mayo Hosco. Sorry, I can't stay. I'm in an internet blackout. All right, dude. No worries. Look after yourself. Be good. Brickapix is saying, yeah, day off today, Greg, but I had to fork out. Oh my god, you could have bought the castle with this. 350 quid for a boiler fix. I do not enjoy expensive non-Lego related days. No, me neither. Brickapix, yeah, could you not buy a new boiler for 350 quid? I'm pretty sure my boiler when I bought it new was not much more expensive than that. And that's a Worcester Bosch as well. Not that I'm sponsored by Worcester Bosch at all, folks, but I'm just saying you get a 10-year guarantee with them. Don't ask me why I know that. Life as a homeowner, what can I say? Jesse's Brick Galaxy. What do you think of these? Do you think these could be potentially very good for mocking and stuff?
Right. Yeah, I said earlier, it's a vignette size.
Yeah.
If I was in that community, I think you could
The new
use that
habitat.
format and make your own.
I like that. I think that's a really nice way of looking at it. The new habitat potentially. Nicole, what's your thoughts on this? Are you glad that they've made butterflies so you haven't got to get sets with them in? Where's your mind at with this?
I really like it. It's a strong candidate for January 1st purchase.
Like it?
Or even earlier.
Yeah. No. Okay. Cool. Interesting. I'm actually quite shocked. I really like this. Now I've looked at it because last spoiler I bought was £1,800 fitted. Blimey, what's 1,800 quid? How big's your house? You must have like a mansion or something. I'm only kidding, by the way. It does. It's always a pain, but this time of year, folks, you got to have a decent boiler. That's for sure, because it is cooling down. Oh, look at that lacquered gold. It's nice, isn't it? I tell you what, is it me? Is it strange? But you can actually see the reflection of where they took the photograph of that in. Ooh,
That's a new piece. Is that 360 or half of cylinder?
Don't know. I love this though. Look at the graphics on that. Great work, designers. Honestly, knocks it out of the park with that. Beautiful. Reminds me of when I was in Singapore. Okay, cool. So that's this one. So let's come out of that, shall we? Let's go back to the one. The one I'm particularly excited about. I think most people are too. Is this one? I think this is a nice, easy one. Matt from the Bricks King podcast is certainly excited about this. I am too.
Wow.
Let's take a look at it. A couple of things that come to mind. I do like all the vinyl stuff that they've got here. Liking that. Got the big heads there. That's quite good. I like that with the symbols there. It's very cool. Got the
Have
big
you
percussion.
spotted the purple guy at the back?
Yeah, but that's a sticker though, isn't it?
No. If you go to one of the other pictures of the other orientation, they've included someone who is wearing a purple space helmet and the tanks. It's like Lego's put that in just for no apparent reason other than to complete that spaceman. So
Yes.
I think that's a lovely move by Lego to do that, because they didn't have to put that in there, but they know that we wanted to finish that one off.
Oh my word! So
We've just chucked it in.
So basically, just to fill in the gaps there for anyone, Lego came out with, was it Series 23, wasn't it? Collectible minifigure Series 22,
maybe
22, 23, something like that. It came out of like a sort of a Martian minifigure, and it was purple. It came out of a purple torso. What we're missing from that is the classic space helmet and the legs. But with this
and the air tanks on the back.
Yes.
You put those on.
Yeah. And so this completes that.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Great spot, Carrie. Really is.
I was on Instagram.
Now this is quite cool as well. This is one for the castle peep. Shy Time. Did you spot this? Look, you got a Black Falcon wannabe.
The helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love them helmets, man. It completely takes me back to when I was a kid. We've got castle, we've got pirates, we've got space. Come on, that's total Lego. This is, isn't it? And of course, we've got the Lego dragon, which I always forget his name. Is it
Brickly? Brickley, I think he's called.
Brickley. Oh, is it called Brickley in America as well?
I don't know.
Yeah, Brickley.
That's the Lego fact we should have gotten, huh?
We looked it up. I think it is Brickley, and that bit really looks like the City of Lanterns from last year. There was a shop, a Lego shop, and it had like those two bricks and him on it.
Yeah.
So it just looks like they've stolen that from there and moved it across.
Beautiful. There we go. The old bit of percussion there, like that.
I love those pieces.
Yeah, that looks like a nice little. Oh, I don't even know what that big piece is. I've never seen that piece before. This round piece here. Jesse, have you seen that before?
Yeah.
It's a large dish. I've not seen it in that colour.
Oh, okay. Wicked. All right, that's cool. That's cool. This is a must-have. I think this is going to be the day one set for me. Yeah, this could be the one. What do you lot out there think about it? Beetlejuice is saying do it. He's also saying I've just finished the Lantern Festival and looking for something to go next to it. This rabbit one might. I think this is awesome. Honestly, this will go in anyone's city. Carrie, would this go straight into your city?
Yeah, we're definitely getting this one. Yeah. And what we like to do is try and make a replacement figure for next year when it's not the rabbit year. So we'll try and build something to go on the front. each year. But
I wonder what it'll be next year. I wonder what it'll be. This is amazing. I think that's got to be printed. They're so close to the edges there. Oh, this is definitely the set. Oh,
normally with the Chinese New Year sets, everything is printed.
Wow. Look at the brick too.
Yeah. This is
and you
awesome.
can actually get that rabbit comes in, I think the Chinese New Year Temple Fair. You can actually get that rabbit with the sort of same printing on it.
Yeah. Wow. This set is magic. There's no other word for it. It's really very magical. Love it. Love that torso as well. This little kid's torso.
Yeah, they've even got rabbits on their clothes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw that here. There we go. Oh, maybe not actually. It's actually the top of a brick. It's a 2x2 brick printed in gold on the back of him. Honestly, their printing is becoming so much more intricate. Yeah, day one. Day one for me. This is. Minark saying, "Oh, printed shields." Yeah, of course they are. They're printed shields, aren't they, my friend? Go quite nicely in the castle. So instead of you swap them out for a grey one and put those in instead. Amazing stuff. Right, and that is all the Lunar sets coming up. But there's just one more I wanted to look at before we wind down, and that's this one, the Monkey Kid one. Let's face it, it's relatable, isn't it? Monkey Kid mech. Oh, I don't know if I'll find it for it.
I think there is one more Lunar New Year set coming, which is the VIP bags. So when I went to the Lego store yesterday, it said Lunar New Year VIP gift coming soon. So I don't know what will be in that, but that will be exciting.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I look forward to that then.
It'll be the rabbit, right?
Mm.
It could be, yeah. And they've done little rabbits as well. So
they've done all the animals.
Yeah. Monkey Kid, there we go. It's tricking all the Monkey Kid fans. It's shame though. This potentially could be the last one. I hear it could be retiring. Just saying, just throwing it out there, folks. But anyway, what do we? I mean, this is a bit of a monster. This one, I do like it. It's got what I like about this, Jesse, is that you just kind of look at it. I mean, for a mech, it's rather splendid. I think, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the color scheme on any of the Monkey Kid stuff stands out, and I have the larger one. So this one, I don't know that I need it because I have the other one kind of thing. But it looks
That's the only thing. I love this though, where it goes inside. That's cool. I like that. But you got this as well. You see, there's a lot going on here that I love, and I'm a sucker for trans red. I really am. Great set. And do you know what though? I think price wise, it's very good value for money. I never used to say that about Monkey Kid. For £120, you get 1,700 pieces. It's really good. Nicole, are you a Monkey Kid fan?
I love the Monkey Kid stuff.
Of course you do.
I love the Monkey Kid and I love Ninjago. Like those two have my heart. Like I think the design team just does an incredible job on those two Lego categories.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think, and we've proved over time, at least the last 2 years anyway, that the two can actually live side by side, which is very, very funky. Lady Macbrick, what's your thoughts on this set?
I like it. It's just that I have, like Jesse, the old one. Haven't even built mine yet. So I probably will pass on it unless I build mine and fall in love that madly with it that I have to buy it. Yeah. But so far, my goal is not to buy it.
Your goal is not to buy it. Okay. You like it, you want to buy it, but your goal is not to buy it.
I have the other one, and it comes with the new pasta noodle shop. And do I really need both?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So they hear it now. Everyone,
we need any Lego.
Yeah.
It's a great looking set. This is. Do you know what? I've got this mech to build. I bought this not that long, literally weeks ago. Granted, it's not quite as grand looking as that last one, but look at all the figures you get with it, and you get this dude down here as well. Fantastic. And I love Ninjago, man. I love Ninjago. I don't watch it enough.
I would probably buy that one before the Monkey.
Do you reckon you will? Okay.
Possibly.
There's always that. Well, it's quite good. What's going on there? Look at this. Look. Very cool. I love Ninjago. I love Monkey Kid. I love these Chinese New Year sets. Lego, well done you.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's enough about them, I think. Let's get rid of that. And here we are, back to the 6 of us. And of course, every lovely person out there as well. Minifig Who says, he says, tag streaming after the series finale for a series review. Is it a series review on what? Yeah, Andor's still got another 2 episodes.
They had a finale with the prison. So if there's more coming, I'd be surprised.
There's 2 more episodes.
He streams in 2 weeks. He's not doing them after here, but he's doing one in 2 weeks.
Oh, he's doing one in 2 weeks. Good stuff. That's good. Good to know. Yeah. Andor's 12 episodes long, and I tell you what, folks. I'm a big fan of Andor. Love the writing. Love everything about it. The slow build up, the jab punch. The way they've kind of situated the storyline and the arcs. And this week's one is phenomenal. I still stand by my thing, right? I think I said it on text stream. I think it was the second one when I was on that. And I said, I'm pretty sure he could be a Sith. Honestly, that's Luthen as well. I'm probably totally wrong. But if you watch it this week, folks.
He had the cloak. I was waiting for
Dude, I was waiting any second. I was waiting for the lightsaber to come out.
Yeah,
I loved it. And the dialogue that he came out with. I've done a picture. I took a picture this week, folks, of him, of the minifigure of him, and he's in the hand of a monkey, a big giant brass monkey. Anyway, I'll put it out there. And when that guy asks it, again, no spoilers, folks. Someone just asked him the question, "What have you given up?" Well, I tell you what, it's the best bit of dialogue you'll ever hear in Star Wars. It's very, very good. It really is.
Award-winning performance.
It is. Honestly, it's a class act. The whole thing, perfectly written, and every actor and actress brings their A game to that show. They really do, and I love it. I really do. And something else I love as well is the Brickbods. So Brickbods, on that wonderful segue, as we start winding down, tell us. What's coming up from you lovely lot in the next week or so?
Well, I finished with Spider. I don't know how realistic
you finished Spider. Did it end up looking like a turd beetle or anything like that? Or
I think it looks like a spider. I think it's...
Oh, it does, doesn't it? It's scary. Oh, I wouldn't want to stand on that. Could you imagine the mess?
I might go put it in my kids' room just to see to freak them out.
Oh my god!
Interesting parenting.
Yeah, just for fun.
Just for fun.
Just for fun. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's made a
cat.
Oh,
there you go.
A what?
It's a little cat, obviously.
All right, use your imagination, everyone, please.
So the other bit that I made was, in...
You're giving Barry a run for his money here. Yeah, Mox. Oh, that's actually very good.
Yeah, in Aladdin, you've got the Cave of Wonders, which has the lamp in it. So this is the Closet of Wonders.
Okay.
So inside there, you've got a sword, you've got the penny, the lamp, a dragon's egg, all sorts of stuff in there.
But it's a bit overgrown, so it's not easy to get into.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to push back the foliage to open the door.
The closet of pieces that fell on the floor.
Yeah. That's it.
I'm gonna say, Ian. There's a strange line.
That's good.
Ian. It's really good, dude. I love it. I love mockers. I really do.
There's quite a few pieces that he hasn't used though, so it's disappointing.
All right. Well, next week, take some. Ian, I want to see some pictures of that. Send it to me next week as well. I want to see them. It's a work of art, my friend. It's a work of art. It really is.
So
lovely,
we're
Nick.
Building the rest of our castle on Sunday. That's our next.
And that's at 8:30. Yeah.
Yes.
So 8:30 UK time, folks. That's 3:30 EST USA time. Tune in and join in the conversation with the Brickbods. It's always good fun. It really is. Quite often I'm doing stuff for work and things like that because Asia is like 9 hours ahead of us, so we're always doing bits and pieces. But I'm always lurking with you guys. I am and watching in. I do enjoy it. It's a good bunch. There's a lot of people that watch my channel that watch their channel too. So it's good stuff. It's all part of the community. Now the beautiful, lovely Nick. Nick, tell us a little bit before you go about a couple of brickheads, your association with them, and what you're up to this week.
So they had me as a guest for a couple episodes, and then we clicked pretty well, and they invited me on as like a permanent guest, I guess. So as often as I'm able to, I hop on. But they're a great group of guys. They have a lot of energy, and now being on the other side where I'm, in the club, they just do tremendous work every single day, and I feel a little useless sometimes because I just show up. But they're great guys. So if you guys haven't checked them out, definitely check them out. They are on Thursdays at for me it's 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So probably good morning to you guys.
They're very early for us.
Definitely replay gang.
Yeah, definitely for me, it's a replay gang. And last night, folks, they had a couple of interesting peeps featuring on their stream as well. The likes of Stud City and, of course, the king of rock and roll on the Lego YouTube community, M&R Productions as well. So it was nice to see him on there too.
Yeah,
sporting a very nice hoodie, might I say. But what about you, Nick? What are you going to be up to this week as well? Are you going to be doing any more stuff on Instagram or anything like that, or just do whatever you fancy?
So it's been hard. It's a balance keeping up with everything that I like to do. But for this week, I have some reels planned. I have to film them because I usually will batch content and then post them. I'm toying with posting at different times instead of the usual afternoon post for me. I'm trying to do different times. And then I've been glued to The Last of Us on PS5. I'm trying to get through it. And because that show's coming out in January, and I'm excited.
Yes. Yeah. The Last of Us. Oh, what's it about? Very quickly. What's it about?
So I'm about 6 hours in, but without giving too much away, there has been it's like a zombie game basically. Nice. There was a sickness that went around. Yep, post-apocalyptic, and this guy who will be played by Pedro Pascal, which will be amazing. He is responsible for this young girl that he meets, and he needs to take her across the US. And you get to see all the little adventures, and you'll find that sometimes the monsters aren't the monsters at all. So,
indeed. Oh, I like that. Oh, human beings, folks. What can I say? What can I say? What can I say?
Yeah, it's a great game, and it's remastered too, and it plays beautifully on the PS5. It's just beautiful game.
I must buy a PS. So it's so funny. You sort of think PS5 is mega bucks, and it really is expensive, but it's like Hogwarts Express or that. I think the PS5 would definitely win, and I love Lego. I really do. Anyway, cool stuff, Nick. Awesome stuff. It sounds like you're going to have an exciting week coming up, which is really cool. Look forward to seeing all that sort of stuff. Jesse, you doing anything with that museum? That you do stuff with? You're always doing stuff in museums.
Every weekend, I'm on a Lego train club that's in a model train museum, model railroad museum. So we'll be holidaying it up a little more, and more photos and lights added to the displays. Should be fun. On top of that, for me on content, hey, I actually have a show coming up Monday. I'm going to bring back the superhero spoiler show. We're going to break down Wakanda Forever.
Yes, got to be done.
So any AFOLs out there that want to discuss, chat, break down, spoil, definitely spoiler warning. Black Panther new movie. That's coming up Monday, 6 p.m. Central. And put the thumbnail up today, so you can go check out the bell and put your notifications on. And thank you very much.
Do it, folks. Do it. It's awesome, Jesse. Honestly, I love hearing what you have to say and think about stuff as well. So
I'll usually have Larry Legend will be with me, and Iceberg Bricks, and Troy Agents Mock. So my Marvel crew will be plus a few more. I think it should be fun.
Yeah, definitely, my friend. Definitely. All right, we'll look forward to that. Thank you, Jesse. Nicole, aka Lady Macbrick. Are you going to be doing anything on Instagram this week? Have you got any more habitats to build or anything like that? Or are you going to be sort of focusing on the new Lego room?
Not on Instagram, but I'm very, very generously invited to join Fab Blondie on Sunday, doing her stream on YouTube.
Good stuff. Good stuff. What time is that, Nicole? Is that about 7 o'clock? I think UK time, isn't it?
Right, your time it's 7.
So what's that?
Yeah. I apologize. Last time was right for me. It's 8 o'clock. For you, it's 7 o'clock.
7. So for the Americans, it will be 5. I'm trying to think. 7. Take it. 7 minus 5. 2 p.m. It's 2 p.m. folks. 2 p.m. I don't know why I spent so long to think about that. Very good. So 2 p.m. EST time. By the way, folks, they've got loads of time zones in America. Honestly, we just have one. They've got about 10. Don't get me started on that mountain time zone. Oh, did you? Did you get there on time before, or was you a bit late?
No, I was just in time, but it was a close call because it's so confusing because we had changed time already.
Yeah.
The US hadn't, so I was my calculations were all off.
Oh dear. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to buy anything for you for Christmas. Get a calculator. All right. Good stuff, Nicole. Look forward to seeing you and Fab Blondie. Is it just the two of you on there on Sunday?
Yes. At least that's what I as far as I know, it will be. Last time we were with Ambalaya, and this time I believe it's the two of us.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Very nice. You just reminded me, actually. I'm actually going to be on Good Morning Brickworld this weekend as well on there. So that's going to be nice. So watch out for me on there as well, folks. That kicks off at 3 p.m. UK time, which is 10 a.m. EST USA time. I look forward to teaming up again with my good friend Doc, Amber Lyer, of course, now. She's part of the crew there. And, of course, Brandon, my good friend, Brick Hive. Shy Time is my time, my friend. Are you got any content coming up from you? Or are you Cali Brick clicking it like crazy?
No, I have like a bunch of, like when you have so much I don't know. Like I have like 15 videos as I always have like in the queue of like editing mode. But I just have one video that's just like clogging it up that I'm just not like happy with.
Yeah.
So probably might just can that one and just move on. But I do have a lot of videos that should be posting up within the next 2 weeks.
Good stuff.
At least 2 or 3, maybe a week. We'll see.
Okay.
I'm very close to like where I want to be, like sub-wise. So I need to post something.
I know you're close to that 10,000, and that is my next target. I don't know why I've been in 8,000 zone for ages. It feels like I feel like shorts tend to help me out there a little bit. But yeah, no, you're doing terrific, my friend. You're doing terrific. And I'm generally speaking, actually, I'm quite happy where I am. I'm content, shall we say?
Yeah, I'm happy too.
Which is nice. Good stuff, my friend. Well, look, folks, coming up from me in the week. Yeah, there will be. I'm going to be doing the Inquisitor Scythe and my thoughts on that. It'll be from my new theme, the good, the bad, and the build. So hopefully you guys out there will like that. Of course, there will be London Calling 146 coming up next Friday as well. And Zavi will be sending me some Lego sets to build. So in due course, as soon as they get them out to me, I'll be able to build the blooming things. So anyway, it's all part of their Black Friday stuff. So you're probably going to see a few content creators out there pushing a little bit of Zavi stuff. And good thing. Well, they are. You know when it's happening because it all goes. And then they Zavi, who are very good, actually. I've got to be honest. They're very generous.
They're so kind to us.
They are
so good.
They sent me some attire as well.
I'm not worthy. Why are you sending me?
I know it's cool. It's very good. I just wish they would send them out quicker to me. That's the only thing is.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's brilliant. And Zavi, I got to be honest, folks, and I'm not just saying it because I'm affiliated with them or anything like that. But Zavi have got some terrific deals on at the moment. Like there's for example, the Technics Ferrari set. It's got over £100 off it. That's amazing.
The Falcon too is.
Yeah, they got a load off that as well. And the Falcon has been heavily discounted in all sorts of places at the moment, which is very cool. So there's definitely money to be saved out there, folks, which is something we all need to consider in this day and age, especially when it comes to Lego, which is, of course, a very premium set. And on that note, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you wonderful peeps out there. But what I'm going to do, first of all, because I've just been reminded, I've got to close a poll. I have closed the poll. Thank you, Nicole. You're a star. It was a simple question, very simple question. With the pending release of the tallest Lego set, the Eiffel Tower, do you think you will buy it? Simple question. No, it's massive. Was the 78% of people said. Yes, it's massive. 11% said they're going to get it. Undecided is massive. 9%. So pretty much most people won't get it, but there is a strong contingency of people that will get it. Is there? I'm curious. Anyone on the panel thinking of buying the Eiffel Tower?
Not right away. I might eventually, but not. It's like the Titanic. I have to think about where. I don't like to be crowded with things.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm always like very clear. I can't have too many things and I don't know where to put it.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's.
I want
that's
like the build experience, but I don't want the storage element.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
And there was a time when Lego were considering pre-COVID, literally months before COVID. I remember specifically they turned around and said, we are considering renting out Lego sets to people to build. So you get the building experience and then you just take it apart and give it back to them.
Did they wash it?
Yeah, I wonder where they're at with that. Well, they'd have to wash it. Yeah, that's the thing. And I've got people get all sorts of things when they buy Lego. Matt from Family Bricks, he once got a used plastic glove. Interesting, eh? Things you get. He got it. I'm pretty sure he didn't order it, and it was only for one hand as well. He didn't get it. He didn't get two. That's the thing I found the most disturbing about the whole experience of that. What can I say? Anyway, like I always say, folks, thank you for everyone who took part in the survey. Anyone watching this back, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up and check everybody out whose details you'll find down in the description below. ShyTime, thank you for being here, my friend. Nicole, the beautiful, aka Lady Macbrick, thank you for being here. Jesse, lovely to see you, my friend.
Thanks,
Your beard is becoming a legend in its own right. You should start your own Instagram page for your beard alone.
Wow.
I think it'll do quite well. I really do. Nick, thank you for being here. It's been wonderful having you here. It's been a wonderful experience. I hope for you too. And of course, you got the beautiful Ian, who's as hairy as his hair can be. And you've got the lovely Carrie as well. Lovely to have you guys here. And of course, it was beautiful seeing Cy O'Connor on earlier on. And we kind of got glimpses of Matt King as well from the Brick King podcast. So we're kind of a bit of a podcast feel about this today with ShyTime, with Cali Brick Click. I suppose Nick in a certain way, of course, with ACOP. It's kind of podcast-esque, isn't it? Do check them out. It is,
absolutely, yeah.
It is, and 100%. I'm totally with you on that. And of course, then you've got the podcast as well, which comes out every Thursday, which I genuinely love listening to Ian and Carrie. And of course, thank you for everybody for being out there as well tonight. You guys truly are wonderful. You really, really are. Thank you for the super chats as well. Thank you, King Oldendorf, Macro Bricks, Bricky TY, Trevor Baker. Who else was out there? Open Build Repeat. Lovely to see you out there, my friend. Minark, Cabbage, Slugbiter, Land of Sweet as well. I haven't seen you for a little while, Lando too. Stud Sidious, Dusty Bricks, to name but a few. Don't forget, folks, we smile together, we build together, and Lego, it really is a wonderful thing. And and I mean this, folks, each and every one of you people out there are too. Take care, have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you very, very soon. Good night, take care. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye-bye.